I finally figured out how to get it to go horizontal. Dude, I've been doing a stupid vertical one for like, I don't know, a couple months every Sunday. Yeah, whatever you got cash?
Yeah,
Perfect, that'll work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, man.
Absolutely, man.
I'll be back.
We'll be
I
here.
just didn't know it was all cash. So that's
No, it's not all cash.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? If you have cash, it's just flat dollars. I cover the
Okay.
sales tax. If it's
Okay.
digital, I have to charge sales
Yeah,
tax.
then let me get those too, and I'll pay you in card.
Yeah, no worries. I can PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Zelle. You have one of those?
I have either one that you want.
Okay.
Either one's easy.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
What's
Hey,
up, dude? How you
bro?
been? You've been doing all right?
Chilling.
Shoot, it's been a hot minute since I've seen you, bro.
Oh, yeah, I haven't been over here in a while.
Yeah. Just do 22 flat. I'll cover the sales tax on these two.
Okay.
I'll just do it as 20
I'll
plus
be-
tax. Yeah, I'll be here, bro. Man, I ain't seen that dude in a long time. It's probably been like 2 years or more.
What's your
Which one are you using?
Zelle?
Use my phone number.
Okay.
Attached to the phone number on there. And it's the, what, 7th today or 6th?
Today. What day is it today?
It's the 6th.
Oh,
Friday
okay.
was the 4th. I'm such an idiot. What's your first name?
Ricky.
That's all I need. For live, I'm not going to be having you put your phone number in the air. Do you need a receipt for yours?
No, I'm good, man.
Perfect.
So you said 22?
Yes, sir. Boom. What's up, Wes? Let me check my phone real quick. Yeah, man, I always take digital.
Yeah.
I just don't take a credit card because it's just more money I gotta pay. It's less discounts I can give to people. But the way everything works now, it's so easy to have like other payment options.
Yeah. Yeah, no, because inside they didn't take any
No digital?
Yeah, no, it's
Interesting,
just
just cash and card, huh?
Yeah. No, not
no
even
card.
card. Just
It's
cash.
just cash.
Yeah.
Tripping. That's not. They're just like, I don't need your money.
Yeah.
That's wild to me.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, okay, I'm sorry, man. I didn't know it was all.
That's so crazy. Yeah, you're good, brother.
All right.
All right. Thank you very much,
I
guys.
appreciate
Enjoy your
you, man.
CDs.
Yeah.
Let me know if you need anything else. Here, take a card. If you need something, shoot me a message. I'll order for you.
Okay. Also, I was gonna ask you, do you like if I have like CDs
Oh
or
yeah.
stuff like that? I
Oh
can send
yeah.
them to you?
Bro, that's buy, sell, trade, my friend.
Sounds good, man.
Yep. Have a nice day, guys.
Thank you. You too, man.
Bro, I've been trying to get it on horizontal for so long, and there was a setting that I had to do before I even started going live. I always thought you could go live and then hit the setting and it would turn it. Nope, you have to get the setting figured out, then start doing all your live stream stuff. So what's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome to Sundays at the Shop. We're hanging out. It's Sunday. We're at the shop. I'm chilling. Let's see. So what do we have going on right now? Oh, I got some cool stuff that I'm going to put up for sale pretty soon. Let me show you what I brought in. I don't normally sell stuff like this, but I'll put some music on in just a minute, guys. Let's see. Where is it at? Oh, wait. Here we go. All right. So I brought in brought in some more copies of Static Friction because I sold out all the ones I had in the store. Shout out Static Friction as the homies. If you're interested in a Static Friction EP, they're on my Bandcamp. They let's see. Don't you need at least 50 subscribers to go live? What are you talking about? Huh? 50 subscribers to go live. Are you talking to me or talking to somebody else? I've got almost 12K. Does that count? I'm not the Twisted Time Machine. She's in the same building. That's Julie. That's the homie. Shout out Julie. Shout out Twisted Time Machine. That's the homie. What are you? I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Mr. J. Mr. J. I tried going live on YouTube and that's what it said. Oh, because you don't have. Okay, what are you doing on YouTube, Wes? You must have a very new channel if it's got less than 50. That's pretty cool, though. I hope you get it figured out, man. That's awesome. Let me know. Hey, send me a link to your channel. I'll subscribe. You know I got you, bro. All right, let's see here. Let me pull up. Did that song, Mr. Sandman, dreaming a dream? It's been in my head all day. Anyways, make sure y'all hit that thumbs up, man. Give us a like, please. It helps us get in the algorithm. We need more people into the stream. I'm going to put some music on in just a second. Okay. And I'm going to show you what I brought in to sell. Because it's stuff that I've been waiting for a reason and a need to sell it. And the time has come. I got an opportunity to put a record out for somebody. I can't say who yet. But I need some cash. So I'm going to sell something that's really important to me. Got time to check out Hated Noise. I don't know what that is. Is that your band? Oh, yes. I'm still in the same building with Twisted Time Machine. That's my homie. I love Miss Julie. Yes, sir. I'm in the front, right by the front door now. Yeah, I don't really do like viewer promo on the live streams like that. If you want to do promo, man, hit me up. We'll talk. What is going on? Oh, duh. Yeah, I get asked like every day about doing that stuff, man. It's nothing personal, but I just that's just not how I operate. Most of the time, you know what? Send me a link to your band. I'll check it out, and if I like it, I'll play it on the live stream. But if you want to do promo, hit me up. Promo is not free. I don't mean to be weird. I'm not trying to be like, but it's like, you know, it's essentially a commercial. But I would love to listen to it, and if I like it, I'll just put it in rotation. I'm not trying to just like get money out of it or anything. It's like I get so many questions that people ask me about. Hey, play my band. I can't play all of them even if I wanted to, and I certainly don't want to play all of them because a lot of it's garbage. So I'm in this weird spot. Send it to me my email address. All that stuff's in the description. My email, my Instagram, all that stuff. G. What's up, Eric? Oh, dang. Yo, September 4th, I need to do a big live stream. Dude, thanks, Nick. That's a good point. It's a very, very valid point. Heck yeah, Mr. J, we out here grinding, bro. Let's see here. Let me put that in my calendar. Wait, hold on. You said it was November 4th, right? Okay. Interesting. I didn't even think about the fact that that was coming up. What's up?
Hello.
All right, there we go. Boom! In the calendar for November 4th. That's gonna be crazy. Okay, now back to what I was talking about a minute ago. You looking for anything in particular, my man?
Just looking around, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly punk at the moment.
Perfect.
I'm getting a little bit of metal stuff going. Got some hardcore, some oi, a little bit of ska reggae, and then very little other. But I'm branching out.
Punk and metal, perfect. It's
Yeah.
usually all I. Well, I mean, when you can, not everyone has it.
Right. No, that's all I really carry because nobody else does. So
Yeah.
that's what I like. So why
That's
would
what I like too.
You know, why would I carry a bunch of crap I don't care about? You
Yeah.
know?
No, that's real.
All right, so I only have a few of these dudes, but I got Before Dawn test presses available, and then I've got a couple of Static Friction test presses. I'm gonna put them up on my probably on my web store, and then I've got I think I need to give one of these to, okay, I have two available, maybe three, of the Generation Exit and Mark Lynn split available on test press, and they each come with two different covers. Chris printed up covers for them, so you can either have the Generation Exit cover, and you'll get both of them. But this is for the test press. I've never seen a test press that looked as nice. So you get, and they're numbered, I think, across all three, the two bands in my label. I think we did like 30 total test presses. So I only had 5. So there's 2 available right now. They're not crazy expensive. I think I'm gonna do $39.99 for test presses right now. And then I have one other one that is not. Where did I put my box? Right here. And I have test presses for the Bullshit Detector Empire Down split and the No Joy 7-inch that I'll be putting up. And then the split comes with the insert as well. But these were only numbered to 10. They're all hand numbered. But I think these are going to be $49.99.
Gel?
First, no.
Oh, the band gel?
Yeah.
I'm like, you're never getting that one
They
again.
just disbanded.
That's probably one that I. Oh yeah, they're not gonna have new stuff out.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. No.
That one I may not get again either because I probably won't repress it either.
No,
that came in a collection. I bought that in a collection recently. Yeah.
That's sick.
I love. If you ever want to thin out your stuff, bring it in.
Absolutely.
I do trades. I give more in trade than I do in cash, obviously, but I'm either way. I don't care.
Yeah. I came by here a couple years ago. I got a few records from you.
You said a couple years ago?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, like 2022, 2021.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
OG supporter right there. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, man? How you doing?
Good, good. What you say?
Chilling, bro. You looking for something specific?
Just some only studio.
Example?
Like anything, Beatles,
Oh, I don't carry that kind of stuff.
Santana?
No, I don't carry that. Santana, I might have some Santana.
Okay.
But I don't carry Elvis and Beatles really. Mostly punk. I'm expanding in the next, like at the end of this month. I got another room that I'm gonna open up that's got like other stuff outside of punk and metal. But right now it's predominantly punk.
Yeah, just my son's into heavy metal right now.
Oh yeah, we do some metal stuff. I don't have a ton of it, but
I used to be in the old days.
yeah. Yeah, the older I get, the more my music softens.
Yeah, that's exactly what
How much is
I went back into the old days. Well, I just collected. I'm just starting to collect albums. And
Like vinyl?
vinyl.
Nice.
Well, I have about 1,500.
Yeah, go. If you ever want to get rid of some of it, let me know. Here. I'm always buying stuff.
Okay.
Even if you want to just trade it for other stuff, that's fine too.
Okay. I have a lot of duplicates. So, yeah, I'll just
Oh yeah, that's a lot of my collection buying is people coming in and going, I got 3 of these, I don't need them.
Yeah.
You know, I like when people have extras. That's perfect.
Yeah, but I do not sell anything that's scratch worked or anything.
I mean, that's appreciated. Very much so.
I'm trying to buy a machine actually that was that was a platinum out. It takes us like about $350.
It's not a bad price, but I don't trust those things
Well,
personally. I've had friends that tried stuff like that. And it's varying results. It wasn't all negative, but like I don't know.
Well, it depends on the machine you buy. On a particular, I have a friend of mine that owns an LP store over there off the Scooter Airline.
Oh, what's it called?
I forget what to do, but she has a vinyl presser,
Okay.
and
it reduces warps, huh?
well, if it isn't a real bad warp, I mean, if it's a
I mean, a real bad warp's not going to get fixed anyways, but it could improve it though, right?
Yeah.
Without messing with the grooves?
yeah,
That's pretty cool.
yeah, it is.
I say it's fairly uncommon. Some people don't even realize you can do that.
Hey.
But the hard thing to do
Yeah, for that cost.
Yeah.
We carry some obscure crap when I get a chance.
I'm trying to find a way in which I can take out the small scratches. But it's kind of
On records?
Yeah.
You can't.
I know.
No, that you can't do that. I wouldn't even worry about it, man. If it's a small enough scuff, then I would just clean it with
The solution.
No, like one that shakes it. It's called something. Hold on. It's a machine. I mean, you can get all kinds of them. Let's see.
Are you talking about the album cleaners, the ones that go in circles?
Yeah, it cleans the record, but it does it with water and electricity and like vibrations.
Right.
If it's got scuffs on it, just do that. I bought a record from a guy. I mean, I spent like $1,000 on it. And I bought this record, and it looked like it was a beater, but it was just a really significant album. I got home and we did what is it called, man?
What'd you see?
I don't know that I have this physique one.
Let me see.
Ultrasonic cleaner. It's an ultrasonic cleaner.
I think you
we
have it on CD.
we cleaned it and we listened to it, and I would have bet money there'd be skips on it. There's not even any noise. It's
Oh, wow.
Those things clean real thoroughly.
I'll check it out then.
Yeah, they're not cheap, but they work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, if we're gonna have a good collection, it is worth buying them.
I agree. I gotta take care of your things, my friend. Have a nice day.
And
Yeah.
thank you, thanks.
I don't have that. You know, hey, what I am looking for, if you do have it, any Toxic Holocaust.
Yeah.
Hey, my ball.
Looking for it.
What's the Holocaust will be over here? I think I have one left. I had 3 a couple weeks ago. I don't know. Is that band touring or something? Or what's going on?
What Toxic Holocaust?
Because I had 3 of
this
these.
is- yeah.
This is the radiation one too. Like this. The,
Oh, that's the splatter one.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is it's new. It's unplayed.
Do we have version 3? Which one do we have?
What's on the back of it? Let me see. I think we have 2. I don't know if we have 3 or.
No, title fight's on 2.
Man, if you get anything that you get home and you've got it, it should be a tech when you know. You just come back and return it.
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna make you sit with something you already got. That's crazy work.
No, I don't think we have 3. There's the one with Mammoth Runner on it. So. This Sikkim one.
Terror.
Which
One with the underdogs. And
I have it on CD.
One with the power.
I don't think I have that on this. I don't recognize names on any CD. No, I don't.
I like it.
Wicked.
Ooh, you're the knife. Nice.
I think we have. I don't remember which one. Matter of fact, I don't even know where it is.
It's in there. I saw it. I was gonna spin it the other day.
How does it feel to say, yeah, I'm gonna spin? It makes you feel so pretentious.
Man, if you're looking for like hardcore stuff,
Uh-huh.
dude, anytime you want, send me a list of stuff because I ordered a lot of hardcore records for customers.
Oh hell.
So they don't necessarily make it to my bin because I'm ordering it for people.
Right.
So like, if you want that stuff, just tell me. If I can get it, I'll get it for you. And I mean, most of the stuff I have no issue getting. So
Right.
it's pretty rare that I go, oh, can't get it.
Yeah.
If it's something that's kind of hot, it may be aftermarket prices. It just depends on what it is.
What it is, yeah.
But if I can get it before it actually drops, it'll just be whatever the MSRP is.
Kind of finding it is fun though.
Nah, bro, I hate all that.
I
You're
hate all
tripping,
that.
dude. I absolutely can't stand people that say that. Not people, when people say that.
Well, you know what it is? I
gotta go out and hunt for it. Stop it, bro. That's
Stop
just
it,
all that
bro.
means is you don't want to buy it.
No, it's perfect. Yeah, that's why. Because if I sit online and I order $1,000 worth of records, that's sick. I'm gonna feel like shit.
No, you're not. You're gonna listen to awesome records.
As if I don't do that like once a month.
I mean, have self-control, and you won't have to worry about that, right?
Yeah, well, you're talking to him.
You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, I mean, I wouldn't recommend just ordering everything on the internet. Like, if it's stuff that's coming out right now, no, just get it when it gets here. But like, if you're looking for, okay, so there's a band called Downfall. It's in between Operation Ivy and Rancid, right?
Right.
There's only one 10-inch record that exists. It's in Japan. They never come around, right? You're never gonna
stuff
find
like that. Yeah,
You
absolutely.
just order it. Like, just go
Yeah.
find it. If there's something that you're looking for that's coming out, just put it in an order and get it. You ain't gotta worry about it. I mean, finding stuff in the wild's cool, but like having a list that you're looking for in the wild is such a waste of time.
It is. I travel a lot, so it's kind of it's
That's
nice.
cool though. I mean,
Yeah.
There's
you
this
probably
one-
have better luck just finding stuff in the wild anyways.
There's this one record store in Columbus, Ohio called Magnolia Thunder Pussy. They had everything.
Oh, what?
Magnolia Thunder Pussy.
That's a
That's
great
what it's
record store
called.
name.
They had literally anything you wanted was in there.
That's
Hey,
pretty dope though. Yeah, that's, I mean, look, there's something to be said for finding stuff in the wild, but like only looking for stuff in the wild is so insane to me.
we get a package from record labels every 2
other
weeks.
week.
Oh, dude, if
I
I
got
had
one coming
to,
in actually.
if I had to keep up with all the labels that send me stuff, man, I would be. That's a whole job in itself. I'll be so glad I'm done rebagging all these. Oh my goodness, they look so much better though. Like, doesn't this look better?
Yeah.
With these resealable sleeves
Yeah.
on?
I need sleeves, that's for sure.
I got some that you can have if you want to take used ones. They're in good shape still. I'm just not
Yeah.
using them.
Yeah, we'll probably.
It's because if I get them and they're like brand new, I'll rip them off of that package and then never put them in a sleeve.
Oh no, I do you keep the you keep your stuff in shrink though?
No, not in shrink. So I have them in these right now.
Like
You don't
right
keep
now.
them in the shrink though? Like if it
In the
comes in,
shrink wrap? No, because I'm gonna spin them.
yeah, you cut it open and slide the record on you.
Oh, I
no.
didn't even thought we didn't come.
No, I just rip them open like an animal.
Like
I mean,
animal.
you know what though? That is more fun.
It is, yeah.
Like I'm not even gonna trip, bro. That's way more fun. But no, I cut the shrink open because dude, collectors are weird, man. Like, I don't personally give a crap. I also don't like slip covers on movies and stuff.
Yeah.
But people are weird, man. They only buy stuff if it's in a slip cover. They
Or
only
if it's sealed, it's like, well, I don't care because I'm not holding them for value. I'm just holding them because I like the music and
Right.
it's cool and I'm gonna play it. And it's a lot easier to just take them out for other stuff. That's just me.
I like to keep some of my records in the shrink wrap because it takes care of the record. But I'm also not tripping when people come here to sell stuff. It's not something I look for.
All they do is stop.
I have this on CD.
It looks like that. It looks like that freaks out.
It does. Because it's definitely not volume one. And if you said Title 5 is not
Try to find
volume
this on too.
2, then yeah, that's the one, yeah.
It's a A, my dog, not E. Dude, I don't see. Sorry, I'm talking to my live stream right now. People be misspelling my name, but my name's Randall, and I don't really understand how it's misspelled. But people spell it like R-A-N-D-L-E. No, L-E. I'm like, who in the world? I mean, E-L. I can see that spelling,
Yeah.
but L-E. I've never even heard of somebody spelling their name like that. That's
Hey,
crazy.
they got Strange Joy.
Oh yeah,
Oh, they do.
that
Ooh.
band's awesome.
Shout out Strange Joy. That's not my barber, but I thought about it one time.
Shout out to all Texas hardcore and punk bands. That's the stuff, dude.
I know I'm a liar. Kind of like on
I don't know if we have it's 2 or 3. It doesn't hurt to grab it. Doesn't hurt to grab it.
Man, I hate when I have to open up an album to figure out what color it is.
And then it's just black. It's not even the cool.
Oh, that's happened to me a whole bunch of times. Because the black one's worth like $26. All the other colors are 80.
80.
And then I'm like, well, let me just double check. I don't want to rip off anybody, myself included.
Right.
I open it. Of course it's black. I should have just left it
I
closed.
should have just left it closed.
This one's probably black too now that I'm thinking about it.
Fingers crossed that it's not.
It'd be cool if it's some crazy color combination that was worth $60, but
Right.
you know, honestly, I prefer records be cheaper than that because people can't afford $60 records.
Yeah.
Like I'm not
I
tripping.
don't want to
dude.
spend $60.
Oh, it's green.
Hey.
Like $60 is not crazy for me, but I'm 43 with I own 3 businesses.
Right.
Now, I'm not rolling in cash, but $60 is like whatever. It's not a lot, but it's not a little. But to like a 19-year-old or a 22-year-old
Yeah.
kid, $60, man, that's a lot of money, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not paying 60 for it. I think I paid like 40 bucks.
Oh, tripping! I just bought one for $1,000.
Oh, which one?
I bought Fat Mike from NoFX's
Okay.
first pressing of Misfits Walk Among
Okay.
Us.
Okay. Yeah.
$40 is not a very high dollar amount for a record. A lot of my records in here are more than that. A lot of them are. Everything on this side should be $39 or less. And then I also do like group discounts if you get a couple of things, But like $40 is not the average, but it's gotten close. Isn't that ridiculous?
Yeah, it's insane.
Dude, I remember when records were $12 and that was like kind of expensive.
Yeah. I started collecting at I was like 16.
I did it at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Well, see, okay, how old are you?
We're 23.
Yes, I'm 43. So when I started collecting records, it was before y'all were born.
Yeah.
And
You could give them away. Yeah.
well, that's what I'm saying. Like they were like $8.99 for an LP, and then the CD was $16.99.
Yeah, the CD was more expensive.
And now it's flip flop. But like
Flip-flop.
whatever, man. It's all good. People either gonna buy it or not.
Yeah.
You fine.
All right, there we go. Man, going through all this stuff and like pricing it and everything, I have really bad ADHD, and I can never just get it all done.
We need to get you one of those price guns, man.
I don't want one of those things. I had one.
No?
No, because so people are shitty, man, and I've caught people's changing. The only thing I've ever caught somebody doing in here is changing price tags. And I owned a comic book shop in Katy for a couple of years,
And they do it all
and
the
they
time
did it
like
out
that.
there a lot. And so I just do handwritten tags on everything.
Yeah.
That's not the issue. It's having to look them up.
Yeah.
Writing a price tag doesn't take very long. It's looking all the crap up, making sure they're right pressing.
Mhm.
If it's not something that's new, man, it's a pain to look all that information up.
Absolutely.
But yeah, kids are crappy, man. They'll
Yeah.
come in here and just outright steal stuff, or I don't have that problem in here so much, but in the comic shop, dude, it was
Bad.
nuts. It was
Yeah.
wild.
It's like, go steal out the Walmart, not me.
Dude, you know what I'm saying though? Like really though, go take from Walmart. They don't even care.
I've always said that that's the greatest joy, walking out of Walmart with some shit in your pocket.
Something.
Dude, so when I was about, I don't know, man, maybe 15. Actually, you know what? It was 96. I was 14 because I was up there to go see a show. I went to Dallas and I was in Walmart, and I used to think I was cool when I smoked cigarettes and everything. And honestly, I was cool. I did smoke cigarettes. It made me cooler. But I mean, I'm kidding. But like, my brother, we're walking out of Walmart, and this dude, like this loss prevention guy, stops me, and he's like, hey man, can we talk to you for a minute? And my brother's a big dude. He's like 6'3", like dude, he's probably 300 pounds. He's a big guy. He's very intimidating. And I was like, Alan, this dude's bothering me. And my brother turns around and says, yo, what's up, man? And the guy's like, yeah, your brother stole something. And Alan's like, what did he steal? The guy's like, he stole a lighter. And I was like, no, I didn't. And the guy's like, open your pockets. And I was like, nope. I was like, no, I said, I'm not opening my pockets. I didn't take nothing, man. I said, do you have proof that I stole something? He goes, I watched you do it. And I was like, that's not proof. That's you versus me. And I was a little smart aleck kid. And then my brother basically intimidated the guy into leaving us alone. And then we get in the Jeep, and my brother's like, where's the lighter? And I was like, I handed it to him, and he was like, you idiot. He slapped me. But yeah, it felt pretty good walking out of Walmart with it. That was the long version of that story. But yes, it did feel good walking out of Walmart. Dude, I have an even funnier Walmart story than that, though. So when I was like 19, I actually ended up working there. And I was living in Cyprus. And my buddy John, you guys go to that place, The End?
Yeah.
So the guy that owns that place, I've known him since we were like 5.
Crazy.
Yeah, John Hale, I've known that guy since we were little kids.
Insane.
I have pictures of him on my graduation day with him standing like this, I think he was wearing a subhuman shirt,
Uh-huh.
and I was like in my gown, and you can see underneath it, it's like jeans and Converse. And I had a green mohawk. Yeah, yeah. And so me and him were roommates,
Uh-huh.
and he comes up to this Walmart where I'm working, and he's like, "Hey man, I'm gonna go see the casualties. You want to go with me?" And I was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, dude. I get off at whatever time." And he's like, "Oh no, man, we're leaving right now. We're going to Austin." And I was like, "Bro, I just clocked in." He's like, "Man, it's Walmart. Who cares?" And I was like, "Valid." And so I just like locked my drawer, clocked out, and left. Right? So like we go to Austin, we see the casualties. It was fun. We get home,
Uh-huh.
and I'm sitting in the, I guess the garage where I was sleeping at the time,
Uh-huh.
and the phone rings, and he comes in. He's like, "Hey man, some guy's asking for you." And I was like, "All right, whatever." You know, back then it wasn't cell phone, so like I just took the phone call.
Right.
Hello. He's like, "Hey, this is so and so," and I was like, "Okay." He's like, "Hey man, you're supposed to be at work today. Like, you okay?" And I was like, "Wait, who is this?" And he's like, "It's your boss at Walmart." And I was like, "He didn't fire me?" Like I left the drawer just in the thing, and I just went back to work.
Firing, that's
The
it.
only reason I wasn't concerned is because I had a job at Chili's too. I was a waiter,
Uh-huh.
and I was like a front counter guy at Walmart. And so I was like, well, I still have
Good
Chili's.
job.
Yeah, so I was like, whatever. And then they just let me stay working there.
I love that for you.
They don't do
I
that no
love that
more.
for you.
No, they would definitely fire
If
me.
you don't come in on your day off when they ask you to, they fire you now, which
Yeah,
is so
it's
gay.
crazy.
Wait, they can't do that.
Oh, they do that?
But I'm saying that's not legal. So
No,
like,
but they do that.
if they did that, if they did that to you, you should definitely get. a
No,
lawyer.
no, it's not. What they do is they like, you know, let's say you were scheduled for like, let's say you got 32 hours, right? 4
Okay.
shifts. You miss one day, they call you in, you don't come in. Okay, now you got 8.
Oh, so they'll make you quit.
Yeah, until they
Got
make
you.
you quit.
That actually does track. That doesn't surprise
Yeah, they
me
do
at
that
all.
all the time, and it sucks.
It's,
You know, I mean, there's retaliation at most places. I thought you meant like they go, "Okay, you're going."
No.
I was like, "That's not
no,
they
that
can't
no,
do that."
I wouldn't be here right now. I'd be living good.
Man, did you work at Walmart or do you?
No, I've never worked at
No?
Walmart, but they did that to me at Marshall's.
It's a terrible place to work, man. Not Marshalls. I don't know about that place. Probably sucks too.
It
But
sucks,
Walmart
too.
was, dude. It was like, it was weird because you would stand there for like 7 hours and be like, "Man, where in the world's my lunch break? I'm
Right,
starving."
right.
And then they come over there and be like, "Hey, you want to take a break?" And you're like, "Yeah." So in your head you're thinking, "Oh, good. I got time to go grab something to eat." And they're like, "Yeah, go ahead and take a 15." And you're like, "Yo, I've been here for 7 hours." And
I
then their
want-
response, at least to me, was, "Oh, well then you can just clock on and go home if you want." And I never got a break. They just let me leave 30 minutes early. Called that a break.
Well,
yeah, they
it's-
did that at Zoomies a lot. When
HEB did that
Yeah,
too.
when I worked at Zoomies.
Oh, because Zoomies too.
Yeah, I hated it.
I got
was-
fired for almost beating up the manager.
I worked there for way too fucking long. I was there for
Which
like
one did
5
you work at?
The one in Baybrook.
I worked at Memorial City,
Yeah.
and I was like an assistant manager.
Yeah.
And the manager just didn't like me. We just weren't the same kind of people.
Yeah.
And he basically was running his mouth, and we just got into it in the office, and I got like real close to him,
Mhm.
and I was like, "Bro, what are you really gonna do? Are you gonna
Right.
physically make me leave?" He's like, "I can fire you," and I was like, "Bro, for what?" And then he was like, "You know what? Why don't you just go ahead and go home?" And he was technically my superior, so I was like, "Man, he'll calm down, whatever, dude." So I
Right.
leave, and then the next day he texts me. He's like, "Yo, just go into. I took out the schedule. Like, you're fired." And I was like, "Oh, you're a coward,
You're-
bro."
yeah.
I was like,
Didn't
"You
wanna
waited till I
face
was
it.
gone." I was like, "Oh man, you got a deep vagina."
Couldn't even do it to your face.
No, that guy's a big pussy.
Yeah, fuck no.
I would
I
love it.
hate-
I was still at this age. It's been 20. I'd still fight that guy right now.
I hate
I was
working
working at a dog coffee shop, and I was in school, and I was taking nighttime classes. So I told my manager, "Hey, I can only work in the daytime now because at night I'm going to school." And then they're like, "Okay, cool." They scheduled me for a morning shift, and I was
Of course they
already.
did.
Yeah, I was no, of course that's what I asked for.
Oh.
Because I wanted to.
No,
I
I
just
misunderstood
wanted-
you. Okay, yeah.
I wanted to still work, and then
I'm already all aggro for you. Of course
Yeah,
they
yeah.
did, bro.
yeah, no, and then I was just like, "Hey, like well, my manager pulled me in after a week. He's like, "Hey, we noticed you don't really, you're not as excited no more. Like you're kind of like."
Yeah, make
You're,
$9
you're
an
tired.
hour.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, well, I'm going to school. I'm coming home late, and then you got me coming in at 6. Like, I'm going to be a little tired. I'm still coming in. After, and then,
Isn't that what you do? Walking there like cheerleading or something?
yeah, and then the manager pulled me. He's like, I just feel like you're treating this job like it's just another job to get you through school. And
It
I
is.
looked at her face and I said, that's exactly what this is actually. Like, you think I want to dishwash for the rest of my life? Fuck no.
Bro, that's crazy work, man. These people think that these jobs are like something.
You're paying me $9 an hour
That's crazy, bro.
for this.
So I worked at Chili's a couple of times, and the last time I worked there was probably 2000 and but the flood was 17, right? 2017. So it must have been 2015, and I worked at Chili's as a dishwasher. I went in there with my resume, and they were like, "Well, what do you want to do?" And I gave them my resume. I said, "Well, whatever I have the least amount of responsibility." And she's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Well, I don't need the job necessarily. I'm just kind of bored, and I wanted to make a little extra cash, and I don't want to be like in your way." I was like, "Can I just wash dishes?" She's like, "Oh, I thought you wanted like management or bar." And I was like, "Well, no,
It'd be
'cause
nice, but like I don't
yeah,
care
those
for
come with extra responsibility. I'm not prepared to take on." And so I worked there for I don't know, man, like 8 months. And at one point, the manager, her name was Kelly, dude. She was the worst person ever. She locked us both outside. Okay, so like whenever you're closing as a manager there, you can't go take out trash by yourself. You have to have somebody with you. And so they have these keys, and you have a door that you go out a door. Once that door closes, it's locked, and then the other door you can unlock and go out. She left her keys on the inside, and then goes, "Hey, can you help me with this?" So we grab bags of trash, walk in that thing, it closes, and she goes, "Oh no, I don't have my keys." Guess how long we stayed back there?
Hours.
Oh, girl, it was like 11 p.m. when that happened. We didn't get saved until like 8 o'clock the next morning. Because we had to wait until the next manager got there. And then she's like, she was trying to blame me for it. I was like, how?
And then that manager comes in late.
Dude, I was like, how is this my fault even a little?
I'm the manager that would come late. I would open up the Zoomies literally like 30 minutes after the gate was supposed to be
Dude, we used to
up.
do so much cocaine at Hot Topic. Like, dude, man.
I never.
Railing lions in the back.
Oh, dude,
in the
I
back
stayed up
room.
one night doing like just a whole bunch of it, and then I rode a bicycle from my neighborhood in Clear Lake to the bus, like the park and ride,
Yeah.
and I rode all the way into Houston to this Memorial City Hot Topic.
That's a
and I'm
drive.
standing. Oh, dude,
That's
I'm
a that's a
Yes.
ride.
That's a ride.
and I'm all like gagged out, feeling terrible. And so I'm standing there, and my nose is bleeding. I look terrible. And then my general manager, I was the full-time assistant.
Right.
The general manager and the DM just showed up to check the store, and they were like, "Oh, you don't feel good, do you?" I'm like, "I feel terrible," and they're like, "Oh, just go home." And I was like, "Oh, thank goodness,
Thank
dude."
God.
The whole time I was there, that they were there, I thought I was about to throw up. Man. I was like, dude, I'm about to get so fired.
Yeah, so fired.
I can't believe they didn't realize I was on drugs. It was real
Well,
clear.
that's just any restaurant job. Like we had a waitress at Dot. Like, what is it? She nodded out in the restroom, and they had to get her through the back door because they didn't want the customer seeing.
Oh, that's the best
That is
way.
insane.
Dude, I've worked at a lot of restaurants, and I've caught people doing crazy stuff in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I've caught like dudes in the bathroom together that like you're pretty sure they were with a party out on the floor that they weren't like openly gay.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, y'all are nasty,
Y'all are
bro.
nasty.
I'm like, you should have locked the door, bro. I don't mind that you're dumbing out your homeboy, but like, I
I've
don't
seen
want
that.
to. I don't want to watch it. Like,
I was working at the
that's y'all's
refinery.
business, dude.
Yeah, I don't have nothing to do with me.
I was working at the refineries, and they caught guys like that.
At the refinery.
Big roughneck dudes
No,
like, hey, brother, I want a
literally.
blowjob. You're like,
Yeah, they were in a confined space, and they weren't mad that they were having sex on site. It was more of a safety issue because they didn't know they were in there. Because what if something happened and they couldn't rescue them?
What if you slip on a load and you fall down and break your arm?
Break your arm.
What happened? He stepped in a pile of jizz and fell on the floor.
I think this
Put
is
that
about it.
on the report.
Oh my goodness.
Put that on my JSA.
Did you go to another job? They're like, so what happened at this other refinery? You're like, so me and my buddy Brad were getting it on the bathroom. We're like,
there was
wait,
a-
pause, what? Rewind, what was that?
No pause.
There was a whole thing. People didn't want to work for that company. They didn't want to work for. It was called the company was called SWAT, Specialty Welding and Turnarounds.
Turnarounds for sure.
Yeah. So
Turn around and grab the counter, Brad.
So they,
Turn around, reach around. Sorry.
Yeah, dude.
No, people just started calling them SWAT sucking wieners at turnaround.
Let's go.
Second
The dude's like, for the bros.
For the
Pow.
bros. For the bros.
That's hilarious.
Funny
Oh, funny. Yeah, he told me, he texted me, he was, when it happened, he was like, guess what happened? You never guessed. And I was like,
Dude,
oh.
that's the most crazy. So I caught a brother and a sister in high school in the bathroom having sex.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God.
That's a nasty story, y'all.
Oh, we're live. I love that. I love it.
No, that's fine. They come ask me about it. Come
Y'all
to
be
no
doing lives
daddies.
every Sunday. People will always be wondering like, who am I talking to? And I'm always like, I'm looking right at a camera.
Camera.
The last weekend, people kept looking at me because I was talking, and I would be talking to the camera, and I could watch the guy. He was like looking, and he's like, "Who's that guy talking to?" I'm like, bro, it's pretty clear, but I never mentioned it because I just thought it was funnier.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
having your office moment.
Let him wonder. Let him wonder what's going on with this dude. Okay,
How
I gotta
funny.
price these two. Oh no, it's on the back. This one's not. Okay, hold on. Dude, I almost kept this Gas Rag album.
It's
just-
sick.
For
Gas
yourself?
Rag is so
Yeah,
sick.
yeah. Because when I buy records, man, like I'll if I buy like let's say I buy 100 records,
Right.
I might keep one or two because I'm not in the business of keeping records.
Right.
So that's how I end up not keeping stuff like this that I wish I in hindsight that I had kept. Is that it's just like, oh, you know, I just didn't have the. Every time I keep a record, I'm like, that's like dollars out of my pocket.
Right.
Even
right.
though I'm still gonna buy a record, it's still dollars out of my pocket.
Mhm.
My stupid brain's just like, no, got him again. Okay.
Yeah, Austin in early 2010s is what Houston is now, scene-wise. But it was all punk. It wasn't really hardcore like that. That's where I wish I had seen
Austin's alright.
Austin's alright.
Last time I went to Austin, it was to go see Glue, Institute, Wiccans, and
Dang. I got a bunch of Wiccans records in here. At least
Yeah,
I
I
used
saw
to.
some.
Do I have them still?
Yeah, you got like 2 or 3. I see.
I must have sold a couple. I used to have like quite a few. I mean,
Wait,
whatever.
Wiccans is sick. They opened up that set really. That was
I don't know much about them. I just recognize the name when you said it.
Yeah, I think that's probably one of my favorite records I've found. Ragdoll Dance Institute, that blue one. So good.
I spun that one
It's
a
so
lot when you were
good.
in.
Sorry to cut you off and change the subject. Are you all paying cash or digital?
Sorry, I've got like $20 cash. So
Okay, it'll be more than that.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Shit, I can sell you if you want.
That's fine. Yeah, I just need to figure out what we're doing. So that's. I can do 45 plus tax.
Ooh.
Not a bad deal.
No, not at all. That's less than I thought.
And I'm not
I
trying
spent-
to. I ain't trying to gouge nobody.
No, when I went to that record store in Columbus, I spent, I think, close to $400, but I was about a lot.
Yeah.
I went to this place called the Attic Records in Pittsburgh. It was so. If you ever go to Pittsburgh, go to the Attic Records, man, or it might just be called Attic Records. But it was the coolest record store that I've ever been to. But it was so big and vast that I spent like an hour and a half in there, and all I did was go through about a quarter of their CDs.
That's insane.
No, dude. Like, okay, so if you walked in, right, they have CDs in these like they're like this kind of these bins with CDs in them, so you can kind of look through them like this.
Yeah.
Well, they had, I don't know, probably 10 rooms this size. It was that much square footage.
That's crazy.
10. Like, it was
Insane.
all CDs. And then above the bins were these boxes that you could pull out like a drawer. And I was like, what's in the boxes? And the guy's like, oh, inventory. And I was like, wait, are those CDs too? He's like, yeah. And I was like, no way. And I pulled out a box. And it was like a 2-foot box. And I tilted it down, sure enough, full of CDs.
Oh,
And it was all the way to the
up.
ceiling. And they had like a 10-foot ceiling in there.
That's insane.
And then that was like I say 10, probably like 6 of these rooms like that, right? And then there was like another 2 times that of floor space. It was all vinyl the same way. It was
That's
wild.
fucking
I was
insane.
in.
Shout out the Attic Record. That place is amazing.
You have like
I just added
a.
it to my
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I
Like a number. Or something?
yeah.
Attic
Give me one
Record
second. I'm looking for my
store.
pen.
in Millville, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, when I was in Indiana, I was at another like antique store, kind of like this, and there was this one guy. He was just selling like toys and stuff, and then he's like, "I got a couple records too, if you want, and some
Who was
CDs."
in the whole room?
Yeah, and no, but it was it was tucked away in the back behind, so I had to move all his
Oh.
store basically over.
That sucks.
And
What's
I
your
was
first name again?
Jared, Jared. I was looking for like 3 hours because he was like, I've never touched that stuff. I don't know what's back there. I haven't touched it in years since I bought it. I found a lot of good stuff. There's this band called The Start. That was my favorite find in there. Yeah, it's
The Start. I don't know them.
yeah. good. Early 2000s.
Ooh.
Norman.
What'd you find?
281.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Yeah, don't do it loud. 'Cause I'm on the stream. That's why I handed you the card. Did I hand it to you?
No.
I didn't hand you a card? I thought I did. My bad, bro. Dude, I'm tripping. Oh, it's right in front of me too. Man, I'm an idiot. I'm a dude.
It's Sunday, it's fine.
Bro, my stupid brain is like, got him again. Hold on, let me get a total for you real quick. Just do 50 even. It'll be the
Sounds
easiest way to
good.
do it. You're doing so, you said?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. You don't need a receipt, do you?
No, sir.
Most people don't. Well, I tell you, the day I started keeping receipts was a good day for my like professional career. Otherwise, it's terrible. I hate doing this crap.
I have everything.
Yes, you keep everything, don't you?
I have in this bag. I have a big ass tote that has like a little file in it, and
Okay.
then I have it separated by quarters. It's thick
Yeah.
already, and we're only barely.
Yeah, my first
Q3.
quarter's got it's. I'm like, man, I didn't realize I sold that much stuff, but it does put things in perspective.
Yeah.
It's helping me realize the kind of money I was making, which I didn't realize. That I'm not like rolling in dough, but I am doing okay, and I
Right.
wasn't really aware of that. I didn't realize that I was doing that well.
Yeah, but if you're not keeping track of the little cents,
And you won't even
they,
know. You
yeah.
won't even know. Yeah, we're good, brother.
Sounds
Awesome.
good.
Thank
Thank
you
you so much.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I appreciate y'all's
Of
business.
course, of
Come
course.
back
We'll
and
be
see me.
back. Yeah,
Let me
we'll
know
be
if y'all
back.
need something special ordered for you. Okay?
Absolutely. Do you have the card?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put it in my wallet. Bye,
Awesome.
Randall.
Later, guys. Okay, let's turn on some music real quick. What's up, alright, buddy? Alright, buddy. Man, I wish this Wayward Brigade CD worked in here, Micah. And it ain't really your fault, but it is annoying. Yeah, I got cassettes over there. I got cassettes in the glass case. I got cassettes over here. I just, check this out. Just brought in another whole, wait till you see these, dude. I brought in some cassettes. Can you see what these are? And none of these are like represses. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Shout out Trash Mags. Ba-da-ba-dum-ba-dum-bum-bum. Wait, there's a new Lower Class Brats record? Hold on, bro. What? But see, I want to get like copyright claimed, man. That's the problem, dude. Nobody tips the channel on these live streams on Sundays, which is fine. I don't care. But since that doesn't happen, I have to be careful with copyright claims because this is my job, and doing live streams is part of my job. Not that really matters a lot, but it does to me. What Lower Class Brat record are you talking about? Are you talking about the most recent one, or like a new one? You said that, and I got real excited. What's up, man?
How you doing?
Same old, brother.
I'm assuming you didn't catch the Black Sabbath concert yesterday.
Oh no, I don't listen to music like that.
Ah,
Not that there's anything wrong with it, it's just not my jam. I mean, I like Black Sabbath on CD occasionally, but generally speaking, nah. Why? Did you get to go?
oh no, I did not. It might be on YouTube if you're interested.
Yeah, I'll check it out on there. I wouldn't mind watching that.
I'm not crazy about the YouTube sound system on some of these concerts.
It's not the YouTube thing you're worried about, it's the people that are filming it. It ain't got nothing to do with YouTube.
Well,
That's what I do for a job. It ain't nothing to do with YouTube. It's all about what am I putting out. YouTube doesn't do nothing to it.
but the sound system, however way you look at it,
It's not YouTube. That's my whole point. YouTube doesn't have any control over that.
what is that?
It's-
what's causing that sound system to be so?
It's the people that are recording it. So if it's directly from like the soundboard,
Yeah.
it'll probably sound okay, but you'll hear every single mistake. If it's somebody that's recording it live or live streaming it, if they don't have a good microphone, like I had to buy a thing called I think it's called Zoom HK1. It goes on top of my camera and it's about this big.
Yeah.
It's got two microphones that crisscross that capture stereo sound. If I'm in a big arena, I have to have a wind cover over it because if I don't, it'll get all kinds of extra noise. If I'm in a small club, it sounds great. It just depends on the equipment that are being used. It ain't YouTube doing it. YouTube doesn't do nothing to it. They just host it. You put up what you put up. If it sounds like crap, that's on you. Yeah. Interesting, huh?
Yeah. A guy had told me the Kiss reunion tour, they only showed like a minute of it.
Oh, that might be because the record label said no. Because so like we're live right now on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
If I played, I don't know, any one of these albums, the record company that owns the music
Yeah.
could be made aware of that, and then they get to choose whether or not they either take the funding from the video, so they'll take any ad revenue, or they can go, no, I don't want it, turn it off, or they can give me a copyright strike. It's real sketchy. I have no power over it. I just take a chance if I play music. It's very risky. So if the Kiss thing got cut short, it's probably due to the record label.
And I want to see a concert in its entirety.
Yeah.
And they don't, and YouTube doesn't do that.
Not for the big giant bands all the time. Sometimes they do. Metallica stuff is up there like that, but like, you know, punk bands they will. But you have to go buy it or go watch it on like Amazon Prime or Netflix if they have it, and they have the rights to it. So they can
Sometimes
play
they don't even finish the song. They just go off the air abruptly.
Wait, on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not YouTube. That's the people that put it up there.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, YouTube doesn't have. They're not going to put any work in. They don't care. They're like, put it up there. If it gets caught, it can pull down. It gets caught and pulled down.
Gotcha.
But it's definitely not them. And not that I'm trying to advocate for YouTube. That company screws me every chance they get.
Oh,
But
I see. Tried to go to Trader's Village today. Boy, they were packed.
packed out, huh?
Yes.
What were you looking at Trader's Village, or what were you looking for?
Same thing I am here. I live and breathe this stuff. I just love it to death.
The music or movies?
The music.
Music, yeah. What's your favorite band?
Lightning Hopkins.
Okay.
That was before
Yeah.
any of us were born.
Yeah, but that's still, I mean, whatever. That's awesome. That's not an answer I was expecting.
I'm sure it wouldn't. I bought a Lightning Hopkins CD here.
I got, yesterday I bought some tapes and I bought some, let me see. Not that you're interested in tapes necessarily, I'm just showing you because you're
Oh, I got
interested.
plenty of things.
Oh, you still like tapes? I do too. I got, Muddy Waters, Kindly Hooker, Muddy and the Wolf. This one's really good.
I have some Muddy, but I don't.
And then Bo Diddley, Howlin' Wolf, Muddy Waters. That's a good trio. And then punk stuff. But yeah, I get some blues stuff every now and then, man. I like blues and jazz.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot about it, so I'm not going to pretend that I do.
Right.
But I do enjoy it.
You know where Cactus Music is?
Oh, yeah.
I have struck gold there.
Oh, yeah? What'd you find?
Oh, 2 Lightning Hopkins box sets.
What'd you pay for them?
$50-something.
That's not terrible.
No.
On CD or what?
Yeah, CD.
It's not bad. Every now and then, man, you never know what you'll find at a place like that. They're a big store. It's a big place.
Love it.
I like it okay. They don't have much of stuff I like, and their prices are a little high, but
The prices are definitely high. You got me there.
but it is a good place to go shop if you're looking for selection because they've got a lot of stuff.
You are correct.
It's one of those things. It's like it's like a bittersweet thing. You're like, well, I know I can get a good selection. I can spend some time in there. I can probably find something I want, but it's going to be 10% higher than everybody else because it's there, and it kind of is what it is. I don't really care. I still buy stuff from them. I like to support other places
So
in
it's-
town.
So you're saying it's the people that build the equipment that's...
It's not even the people that build it. It's like if you're filming it, you have to film it with good equipment. If you don't have good equipment, it is not going to look or sound good. So if I'm recording a live set, and I've done this for years now, and so I've learned a lot over the past couple of years, and I just recently learned about all those tools I was telling you about,
Yeah.
the little H1 audio recorders. Well, you can actually get one of those that has like 4 channels on it, and you can plug in a guitar, a bass, a vocal mic, and then have a mic hanging over a drum set and have a 4-channel like live recording done on a thing this big. And it's not gonna sound amazing, but it'll sound pretty good for what it is. It'll sound, but if you have at a show and you have one of those things and you're just listening to the band play and you're 30 feet from it or 50 yards from it even, if they have good stereo speakers there or good amps and rigs and everything, right? All their equipment is good, their PA is good. Whatever they're hearing, you'll hear it. And if you have crappy equipment, it'll sound crappy.
That'll sound...
If you have good equipment, it'll sound good. If you got crappy equipment, it'll sound crappy.
I see. You have a good one?
Yes, sir. This is the first record that Parker, my 4-year-old, this is the first record he ever listened to as a person. He was, I think he was like about a year old. We had this really bad freeze. And it lasted for days and days. And my wife and I were like warming his baby bottles up with our crotch and our armpits just to feed him. And this record was the record that I had on my turntable at the time. And when the electricity came back on, the first thing I wanted to do was listen to some music. So I was holding Parker, and he was like asleep on my shoulder. And I run into my office and I start playing the record. And he kind of wakes up and he looks around and he starts shaking his head real slow. And I knew from that day he was going to be a fan of good music, man. He still loves punk music. He loves reggae. He loves ska. He listens to good rock and roll stuff. He loves music, man. That little kid's going to be a musician probably. He's a rad little kid, man. Shout out Parker P. I still think about that day pretty frequently, man. It was cool. Hey, yo, hit the thumbs up on here, man. Get us out into the algorithm. Oh, my hair looks like crap. For somebody with such little hair, it looks like crap, doesn't it? It's hot in here. Shouldn't have worn this beanie today. Oh well. So I have a like vlog coming of the first issue of the zine. The first issue is basically done. It goes out to print on maybe tomorrow, probably tomorrow. And I filmed a bunch of that, and then I'm also filming the construction of 2 of these record bins. As I expand the shop, I'm gonna like document that as well. I don't know, I just think it's kind of fun to document that stuff. No, I'm in Houston, bro. It's not flooding in Houston right now. Thank goodness I did enough flooding, man. We lost our home in Hurricane Harvey. I don't ever want to see flood rains again. Ugh. Cat Bite, self-titled on pink. Let's go. Thank you, Eric. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna get those stickers and I'll make some posts about them. Man, thank you so much, bro. If anybody wants to pre-order the zine, they'll be shipping out in like 3 weeks. The pre-order is on my Big Cartel store. If you're in the US, it's $5.99, shipping included. And it comes with a sticker, maybe 2. But yeah, all the money that goes, all the money we make from the zine, like quite literally every single penny, because I had to put money into it to make them, of course. But all the money we're going to get from the zine is going to go into an account for the label so I can put out records for bands. So buying that zine is directly supporting independent punk rock music. If that's something you're interested in. People like Eric are helping out because he made stickers for the zine and the channel at no cost. So make sure and show your appreciation for people like that. ZINE, Richie. like magazine. I can't help myself. Here, hold on, I'll show you, bro. Do like copy and paste that in your browser and take you right to it. They're all going to be hand numbered 1 through 60, and then if I make a second edition, I'm going to probably have a different thing on the cover. This will be the first edition, and the second edition will have like an additional something on the cover. It'll probably just say second print or something like that. Actually, I think I made 100 copies. I can't remember. I have to check when I get home. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to take out some trash real quick, so I'll be back in just a minute. Crispy. Almost done rebagging. I got to do hardcore records and then like the GA stuff. And I've got a couple of things down here I got to rebag. Some Nerve Agents records. Jesus Lizard. Let's see what this is. All right. Sorry. Oh snap! Zach just ordered one. Thank you. Is that you, Rich? Is that your name, Zach? I can't ever tell. What's up, dude? All right. Just got. I will make. Oh, really?
Nice.
Y'all looking for anything in particular?
Hours.
For sure. What's up, big dog?
Chilling. How you feeling?
Yes, bro. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Get those in the hallway. I'll be right back. What you get into today?
Man, I made it a point to come over here first and foremost.
Yeah.
I needed to connect, and my schedule's just been crazy, man.
Well, everybody's schedule's been like that though.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like not in a bad way. Just everybody's been like hella busy.
Yeah.
All my friends are busy. I've been super busy, man. On the between the channel and the shop, I'm traveling more now.
Okay.
I'm going to New York in 2 weeks.
What you got up there?
There's this big like Oi fest, like rock and roll Oi, bottle rock, pub rock. That's like a bunch of different kinds of like rock and roll based punk music.
Festival type thing?
Yeah, it's a festival and it's a younger production company, but it's their third year.
Okay.
And the guys that run it are super cool.
Okay.
And I'll be up there doing like media stuff.
Yeah.
Filming
Networking.
it, talking to well, I'm gonna be up there filming it, hanging out with the bands and like trying to document as much as I can.
Okay.
I'll go up there on Thursday morning and come home on Sunday morning, I think.
Yeah. You sound like me. I can take New York in doses, you know.
I've never been, so
You'll see.
I'm going by myself too. I'm just gonna get there and just like I'm gonna get off the plane and try to find somewhere to buy me a knife. Walk around home in my back pocket.
Be good, man. Be good.
I'm just excited to go check it out.
Check this out, man. Last time
You laughed right in my face, dude.
No, but look, check this out. Real tough. I went out there because I did an event out there last November, and it was a last minute thing because they normally have like reserved, accommodations and whatnot. But I ended up getting a room like on the fly out in Queens.
Okay.
And it was the most common part of Queens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of that, bro. Is that I don't know what's what.
Yeah, dude. Just stay out of Queens. If you can find some in Times
I think we're
Square.
gonna be in Brooklyn and the Lower East Side.
Okay,
I think
yeah, you'll be
and I'll
good.
be with a bunch of bands and the promoter and stuff. I'm not gonna really be by myself a lot, but I'm flying in by myself.
Yeah.
And I gotta call home, like, what address my Uber into, and
You'll
hopefully
be
some
good.
Uber will be, not a douchebag.
If you have somebody with their feet to the pavement, out there, you'll be good.
Yeah, I got a fair amount of friends. I'll be out there with me.
Yeah.
There's a couple of Houston bands that are gonna be out there.
Okay.
Yeah, so that ought to be all right. Wait. How do I know? Oh wait, here we go.
So look, on another note, I know you're very busy.
That's all right, no, I'm chilling, bro.
I need to get with you on that potential interview.
Yeah.
I was telling you about
Yeah, for sure.
Thomas and the push-ups and.
So anything that you need from me, you just gotta let me know so we can schedule it.
Well, here's my only thing about that. We're getting ready to release music, and I feel like it would make a little more sense, after the post-interview or whatever, if he was able to direct listeners or whatnot to, his handles,
No, you just gotta tell me what links you want in there, and I'll put them all in there, man. I'll pin a comment too, so it's in the description, but it'll also be in a pinned comment, so no matter where people are at, they should be able to see it.
Okay.
That's easy work.
Yeah, I figured that would make more sense as opposed to just coming in half-cocked. But he's very open. We discussed it. He's very open to it, man. Don't get it.
No, I'm
twisted.
not even worried, bro.
But
Let me know.
I feel like, man, this will be a great platform because you'll be able to just discuss everything music and especially get down to the roots because you were there to witness a lot of that firsthand.
Houston specifically?
We're talking. He's a New York guy.
Oh, you talking about that guy? I thought you about me witnessing it. I was like, maybe in Houston.
Like CBGB and all that stuff.
That's so crazy, dude. That's so crazy, dude. That's like in a good way. That's awesome.
Like the stories are crazy. The stories are crazy, man. Like the way he came up with this moniker before he even was doing that type of music, with the push-ups.
What format do you want to use? PayPal, Cash App. Cash App. It'll be $33. You can send it to there. How you doing? I ain't seen you in a few weeks.
I'm doing good.
What's your first name again?
Marlene?
M-A-R-L-E.
M-A-R-L-E.
That's all you can do today.
You said $30?
It'll be 33. You don't need a copy of this, do you? CPA is like, I do.
Yeah,
Make sure I get it.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
What's up,
You
dude?
guys, the ones with the shirt? Bro?
Yes, the shirt's on there and then the ones in the hall now too.
I'm gonna try. How many you said this
That one is 10.
10?
Yes. And then cool. Thank you very much. Enjoy your record.
Hey, excuse me. Would you mind taking a picture of us with that?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna send it to Thomas.
No, it's all good, bro.
Okay.
Okay, you and mommy made money for
3, 2, 1.
Appreciate that. Thank
No
you.
problem.
Thank
I'll see you next time. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too. I'm so sorry.
But yeah, we'll get that lined up. Well, we in July.
Yeah, I got a lot of time in August. The last half of September and the first half of October, I'm kind of booked up. But like August all the way through the first half of September, I'm good.
Okay.
And then after like the middle of October, I'm good.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Like to the end of the year.
We'll definitely get some in August then.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you just let me know.
Okay.
I'm so busy all the time, but you have to let me know because if you don't, I'll
No,
forget.
I'll give you a prior.
I'll just
heads up
forget, and then I'll just schedule a bunch of rap.
Yeah, and let me know what you
I'm pretty
need from
flexible.
us.
Nothing, man. You just need to be able to tell me when, and we'll get on the computer and do it over the computer.
Okay.
So easy, man. All you gotta do is let me know, give me an email address,
Yeah.
and I'll send the link to the email address, and you just
Okay.
click the link, and it's boom, right there.
Boom. Okay.
Super easy.
Okay.
It's actually like one of the coolest things about doing this nowadays is that it is easy. There's no
It's
issue.
just easier access. Yeah.
It's across the board, man. It's wild. I remember I was doing interviews with bands on MySpace, bro.
Yeah.
It was hard, dude. You had to go find the person. If you were lucky enough to be able to be in the same city, find a musician, get them to have the time, had to have a voice recorder on hand with batteries, with a tape, and then you had to go home and transcribe it and then put it up on MySpace. Now it's just hit a link.
That's a whole lot of strings to pull, plates to spin.
And I used to do it every weekend, bro. I loved it. I loved it. The
You
first,
you have a special mind for that. I would lose my shit.
yeah. Well, the first guy that I ever talked to that was like, at least in my opinion, from my perspective, that was kind of big,
Yeah.
was Mike McColgan. He's the original singer for Dropkick Murphys.
Okay.
And I met him in Austin over on 6th Street, did an interview with him. And I asked him, I don't know if he remembers it or not, but I pissed him off. I asked him a question that I probably should have kept my mouth shut. Because he was in a different he was in a different band by that time.
Okay.
And I said, hey man, what's it feel like to be in Street Dogs now and having Dropkick Murphys do what they're doing and being like world famous? And he was just like, bro, like wow.
Oh, so he didn't hit that. He didn't hit that.
No, so, and I wasn't asking him for any other reason, but I was genuinely curious because he had stopped playing in that band to go back to the fire department.
Okay.
He was like, I don't know if they're ever going to do anything. It was their first record. They weren't famous at all.
Yeah.
And so he had to make a choice. So I want to go to a full-time job and have a career. He's like, I'm helping people. I'm in the fire department. So he went back to the fire department. And then like 2 albums later, they got lucky with the Scorsese movie. It blew up.
Which movie was that?
It was let's go. $10, brother. Appreciate you. Have a nice day. Matt Damon was in it.
I know.
The Departed.
The Departed.
The
Wow.
Departed. That song that Ship It Up to Boston. That's Dropkick Murphys, man. And
Okay.
like before that song came out, they weren't who they are now. And
That's great.
so when I met him in Austin, I had never met the guy before. And like, you know, we're both older now. So when I interviewed him a few months back, and he was like a different person, man. It was interesting. I was very happy to talk to him again because I'd always felt bad about that.
Yeah.
Because I thought I made him upset. And I think in hindsight, I don't think I actually made him upset. I think he was just busy, tired, and that was a question he just didn't really feel like answering.
Yeah, he wouldn't. He didn't. Yeah.
He was just like, bro, what? And he's like, I just really was trying to answer questions that the people were asking me to ask. Like that was a question that was from the community.
Yeah.
I didn't come up with that question. The community did.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, am I gonna be like? I don't want to have a bad reputation for irritating the musicians, you know, because you'll never get anywhere like that.
Yeah.
Even to this day, I have like I hate asking people for interviews.
That's okay. So let me ask you this: is there like any content, or I mean, I don't know how you go about formulating your questions or whatever.
I don't ever write anything down. It's all organic.
Okay, so
It's just, what's up, dude? How you doing? How's your day going? My day's
That's
going fun.
Yeah, and that's probably the best way,
If there's like a subject that the person doesn't want to talk about, they should have to tell me, I won't.
And I don't think there is, and just for just for future reference, I'll just pass it by. I'll run it.
Well,
by.
if he's gonna talk about CBGBs and like the very beginnings of punk, that's all I want to hear about. I don't got really any questions. Just tell me the stories.
Yeah,
that's all I want to know.
Yeah, and I mean it's very transparent, and I mean I'm pretty sure if you were a fan of either one of those, with the Warriors or the
it's so crazy. That'd be a great dude to talk to.
Yeah, dude, he has some.
I think it would be
crazy.
awesome.
They got stuck on a bus trying to get to the filming location. They almost died, dude. Crazy. I'm telling you, he has some crazy stories. But we'll make it happen, and I'll give you at least 2 weeks. I
need about a week.
About a week.
About a week's notice so I can schedule it and be so I can put it on the calendar and then make sure I have like plenty of days available so I can give him some options.
Okay.
That's all I really need is that. Other than that, I don't care. You can tell me today, I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
But if I get a week, I can give him some options. Hey, I got these days this time. What's
Okay.
easiest for you?
Yeah.
Oh, can we do this day? Is it a little too late? No, bro. And late's good too. I don't
Late's
care.
good?
Late's,
Okay.
late's easy.
Okay.
I stay up all night, so late's easy for me.
Well,
Like
yeah.
9 in the morning don't work for me. I can't do no 9 in the morning crap.
Yeah. I don't see. Yeah. He's a night owl, so I agree with you on that. I don't see no morning stuff unless yeah.
The morning stuff sucks.
And then he's 70 years old, so that gives him a chance for the juices.
Yo, 70's not young no more.
No, it isn't, man.
I wish I was 30 again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's hard to be middle aged. It's probably harder to be up in your 60s and 70s. I feel like I have so much to do still, and I'm like, man, time just flew right by.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes I feel like I didn't do enough. It is what it is, man. You're just gonna have to feel like that. You can't reverse time.
Yeah. There you go.
But yeah, man, I would love to talk to you. Let me know whenever, bro. I'm
We'll do.
super easy to work with in that respect.
We'll do. Definitely.
We got going the rest of the day.
Just hanging out with the fam there, man. My youngest son, he had never been over here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's always.
It's probably an interesting first time.
Yeah, and they're just taking in the sights. They know I'm big like on antiques, and I guess some of that washed off on them. So they're over there exploring.
What kind of antiques do you really be getting into?
Dude, so between me and you, a lot of indigenous art.
Oh, that makes sense. Actually, that tracks.
Whether it's Afro or
I actually have a little bit of that in my house too.
Mesoamerican, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up though, man.
But I can't go overboard because my personal space.
Isn't that like your heritage though? Isn't that like your people?
I'm Afro, Latino.
Yeah.
Man,
you definitely ain't Irish. I can tell you that.
Got a little pinch of Irish.
Yeah.
Don't go there, man.
I
can tell when my blood starts.
I got a little pinch of all kinds of things. If we're honest.
There you go.
Dude, my last name is Patty, but my mom's main name is Flanagan, bro. My whole family is from over there.
So your main blood.
Yeah, bro. We sunburn so easily.
See, my main bloodline, my sir bloodline is England.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Man,
but they're more on the Welsh.
You start looking into names and stuff, bro, it'll blow people's minds where they actually come from.
Oh, yeah.
People always think that they know who they are. I'm like, you don't know who you are.
Hey, look, you get drunk one night and say, hey, let me shake this ancestry tree and see what falls out. Oh, man. That's a
knowledgeable tree. You better be careful.
Yeah, it is. My eyes, yeah. Yeah, I got hip to a lot of things real quick. Yeah, man. But man, this is cool. So you got this, and did you just relocate here?
I'll show you what I got coming up in 2 weeks. You're gonna be destroying my stuff. Okay, come here.
Okay.
stuff?
Man, I have crazy. Look here.
Bro, if you got some
I
stuff
have
you could get rid of,
crazy
bro.
hip hop stuff. I have new wave. I have metal. I don't
Hey,
really fuck
in
with
all
pop
sincerity,
stars.
dude, bring me some records that you don't need anymore. I will buy them.
Okay.
Like, especially if it's stuff that's outside of the punk genre, because that's the stuff I know about. So that's the stuff I
You know,
always
I
get.
got crazy old school hip hop shit. Man.
Any hip hop, dude, any electronic, any kind of 80s or 90s pop, any kind of grunge,
Okay.
any of that stuff, bro. Metal, anything, dude. The only stuff I don't need is punk, because I know how to get that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, shit. Yeah. Okay.
I love selling records, but it's like, it's kind of hard to get stuff that, like, I don't even know where to begin to look is the issue. I have the money to get it. We're about to get finance. We're going to get a loan for the shop because I'm doing so well. I got all the paperwork now.
Okay.
I can get a loan. So
You
we're
gonna
going
go
to.
brick and mortar?
I'm
Oh,
stay
you
right
need
here.
just here and just, yeah.
Build out, like, you know, get more inventory and be able to be the guy that's got the stuff.
Man, hey dude, I got a big idea on something. As far as putting together like a vinyl show, man. What would you think about that?
Well, like
But
like a pop-up type thing, but like Houston, like
it could be a pop-up thing, but you know, basically we
like the horror things that we do, but with vinyl, right?
vinyl.
I mean,
But look, we would niche it out. We could showcase artists. Like between me and you, I know you know crazy people in the punk world. I know crazy people in the hip hop world.
yeah.
You had a hip hop booth over here, you know, kind of like they do at the horror shows. Hey man, so and so's gonna be here for about 2 hours, meet and greet. You know.
So the only thing about that is like within the punk world, that stuff's not really.
Yeah, they'd be like.
Well, it's not even that. The kids ain't gonna come up with no money,
Yeah.
so it's gonna be like hard for the artists to even want to show up. But it's like, maybe
But I mean, if they were promoting their shit though, you
if
know
you
what
can
I
get
mean?
them to come and play a show, kids will come for that.
Yeah.
If you can do it in a venue where they can have live music, kids will come for that, for sure. As far as like events, I don't do events really.
You don't
man.
fuck with events.
I will
okay.
if you're involved and you want something that's like that we're doing, I'll
Yeah.
do that. But the reason I don't do events is because, man, look, I'm gonna be real honest, dude. There's too many of those things already. There's too many of them, man. That you're
But
supposed
they're
to
niche.
come.
They're
No,
niche.
they're not. They're every weekend. There's a pop culture this, a horror that.
Right.
This. It's
I
like,
feel
bro,
that.
stop, dude. All the stores are suffering because of that.
I got you.
So, like, I personally do not like those things. I don't want to participate. You want to come shop with me? Come shop with me.
Mhm.
Like, we have all kinds of places in this complex.
Yeah.
People paying their rent. There's these other people that just want to do it on the weekends to pop up and be like, oh, well, I got me a tent over here.
Mhm.
And then they're going to go and undercut prices on everybody because they don't make no money anyways. It's infuriating, man. And so, like, I'll do something if it's, like, for real. Like, there's a thing called the punk rock garage sale. I like that. That's cool.
Okay.
That's my people, though.
Yeah.
But, like the horror things, man, they drive me nuts. The pop culture things, they drive. The comic ones, it's there every
man, I bet.
single weekend. There's a stupid event,
You know,
bro.
been there, done there, got the skid mark draws. to prove
We all
it.
have. That's the thing is that they just have too many of them. If we could do that once a year, that makes sense
That's
to
what
me.
I'm saying. Like I ain't talking about like every in your face. I mean like once a year where people are salivating. Like yes, this is the fucking time.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense, but it's got to be actually like well done, well promoted.
You're right.
Cause like it's just a lot, man. It's a lot of work, and these young kids don't care. They don't want to put in any work. They don't want to put in any effort, and they want to
It's
go
just instant gratification. I get it.
wherever's the cheapest. And it's like, man, look, they're selling something for $32.99. I have it for $33.99.
Mhm.
That's $1 difference. But you're gonna go there for the $1 difference because they're at a pop-up event. And it's like, well, dude, the reason that my prices are what they are is because I have a place to come.
Right.
And it trust me, man, there's a lot of people that you wouldn't think feel the same way that I do about it because they're in the same position. I know Julie's getting tired of it. She's
Yeah.
tired of that stuff. And look how they treated Miss Julie.
I know.
That's crazy, bro.
I know.
I was in my feelings about that, bro. I had about to keep myself calmed down.
Trust me, I was there firsthand.
When I heard about it, I was like, what happened? Because, I
Yeah.
mean, what did she do to nobody said help?
Yeah.
She's only ever, I mean, look, I've known her for almost 5 years now. She has done nothing but help me. Every time she got a chance to help me, she helps me.
Yeah.
Financially, with just being there as a friend, anything, it don't matter. She's helped me. So I don't really like it when people treat people like that. And it's just like, that's the community that we're talking about.
Right.
People that behave like that. So I'd rather us just come up with something we can do in store. Let's just do something here. Smaller, you know. We need to get a place that we could all just rent out that's permanently ours. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Talk to me, man.
bro, that's what me and
Talk to me, man. Let me know logistics.
So here's the thing. Me and Julie and you remember Bill, right?
Who's Bill?
Lonesome 31 Records.
Oh, okay.
Old hippie dude that was here.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, he got his own spot. He got like a brick and mortar place,
Yeah.
like a bigger place.
Yeah.
The thing is that it's falling apart because he's not healthy enough to be doing that. The original
I
plan,
thought he had his wife in with him.
bro, she's got him doing that so he can get up out the house. So like, because he's just, you know, he's not in good health. He's always around. I love Bill. Bill's one of my very good friends.
Yeah.
But his store's not doing very good right now. And it's because he didn't do what he was supposed to. It was supposed to be him, Julie, and me getting one place, dividing it into 3 spots where we had a literal like waist-high wall, and it was divided into basically our own little shops within one room.
Yeah.
And I was the guy that was going to have all the punk and metal and hardcore, oi, and all that crap. Julie was going to do all the movies and horror, and Bill was going to be classic rock, blues, and jazz.
Yeah.
And then we can each do like a little pop, whatever, grunge and stuff. But like he would do like classic rock, blues, jazz. I did punk, metal, hardcore, and then we could everything else could just be kind of a mixture, right? And then Miss Julie had her movies.
Yeah.
And he just never said nothing to nobody, never came in. And this was all of our idea. We all were going to do this, and he just went and got a place.
And she still supporting him. I didn't know the backstory on it, but
No, look, man, it ain't no shit talking, man. Bill's my homie.
I'm not.
But it doesn't make no sense. It's like, well, no wonder you're not being successful, man. You didn't do it the way you were supposed to do it.
Intended,
It was supposed to be a group thing, and if we all had, dude, think about it like this: if your rent is $1,800 a month, that's a lot.
Yeah.
But if your rent is a third of that, and you have smaller space, but it's a third of that, and you got more room than you have in here, and then it starts to match what we pay here.
Yeah.
And we have our own
Simple math.
spot. We're there all the time and not just 3 days. We don't have the management breathing on our neck about stupid crap. They're not turning off the AC on us. We can have the Wi-Fi however we want it. There's a lot of perks to that. Well, that makes a lot of sense. But when you just go off and do it on your own, I owned Fun Stuff Comics, bro. 2.5 years, man. My rent was $37.50 a month. I can tell you how hard that is. No wonder it's hard for him. No wonder, dude, because it's hard.
Yeah.
So if you did it, you know, with a couple of partners, it's not hard anymore. It becomes a very reasonable thing to think that you can do.
So let me ask you this, Randy. Logistic wise, if you were able to set up something like that here, would it be in Houston or Katy?
So I live in Magnolia.
Oh, okay.
So the further north, the better for me. So I probably couldn't go further than this, but I'd like to be a little more north. Dude, here's the thing with that. Here's my opinion. My opinion is that the north side is like an untapped market, bro. If we could get closer to like Traders Village, that would be good for us because Traders Village is a weekend spot. So think about this. If we're like, let's say we're 10 minutes from Traders Village. Every weekend, all the runoff from Traders Village is going to go where? To our spot. We could be open a little later, and then by that time, people start realizing, oh, they're open all week. So then all of our, we could be closed on like, let's say Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah.
Then you're open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then let's say you needed a day off. Well, it's a community spot. I'll just be like, oh, you need a day off? You got a day off. Anybody comes in and buys your stuff, it gets sold, photographed, marked. You got a thing on your desk when you get there. Here's all your money, man. If it's digital, I'll just send it to you.
Yeah.
It's easy peasy, lemon squeezy, bro. It's so easy. It's so easy to get along, people, and start a group and get it going. Like,
especially if it's like-minded, you know, individuals.
Everybody gets worried, man. They get greedy and they get worried. That's what happens. People get greedy and they get worried.
Right.
And then they don't want to. They think like, oh well, if I'm the only one there, I'll make more money. When in reality, no, you won't. The reason that this place works is because I get a little bit of Austin's business. Austin gets a little bit of mine. Tracy gets a little bit of Julie's business. She gets a little bit of Joe's business. Joe, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you got people that are in here popping up, opening up little shops without talking to nobody. It's crazy how
Like
disrespectful
the
people.
undercut thing.
Bro,
I'm
it's
gonna
so,
do this. Yeah.
It's so crazy. It's so crazy.
I could do this too.
I'm just gonna come over here and do it. I ain't gonna talk to nobody that's been here years. Then I'm gonna be like, what? Why does everybody don't like me?
Yeah.
Cause you're in here acting sketchy, bro. Like, you know. But I think there's a lot of reason to believe that we can make a lot of money if we had a little complex that was ours. In one building, we don't need more than one building.
Right.
But it would have to be like the right size building. Something like 2,000 square feet with 4 people probably makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Let's see, how much square foot is this room? Let's see, let me do some math.
This is probably.
It's 17 by 15. That's what the floor plan is.
So probably between 350 and.
So it's not even crazy big, right? It's not even that big, bro. It's like 260 square feet. So if you're telling me I can get double the square footage for like less than double the money, with double this kind of footage, I can do a lot with that room.
Yeah.
So if we got a 2,000 square foot spot and 4 people, shoot, 5 people. 2,000 square feet would probably be somewhere in the neighborhood of $4 grand a month. So let's say 5 people. That's $400 a person, plus utilities, plus internet, plus insurance. So you're looking at probably like $650 a person for just to be there, right?
And that would cover.
That would cover everything. So it'd be about the same price as you have here if you get a big enough spot.
And
Then if you advertise right, you're good to go.
Yeah.
If you advertise right, people will show up. If you build it, they will come.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding, bro. I'm ready to do that tomorrow. I hate this place, man. I love my room, I love my spot, and I love my community. But dude, they turn off the AC at 5 o'clock. They lock the front doors at 5:45. I can't come in and get something during the week even if I need to. It doesn't matter. Like, you can't, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And then there's like, there's 2 major break-ins, and they don't even, oh well. It's crazy work, bro.
So insurance-wise, okay.
And well, you can't.
They cover their asses.
Yes, well, you can't really do a lot of stuff here. Like, it's not. You can't talk a lot because we're on the stream right now. But we'll talk about that part of it later. But like, there's a lot of technicalities that like.
We.
I do this every Sunday.
Oh,
but like,
okay.
like the thing is that like, there's a lot of like little bitty improvements that would come along. Now the major differences would be that every year you're responsible for a. I don't remember what it's called, but it's the property owners will send you a bill, and it's usually around like $2 grand. It's for the whole year. It's for the like maintenance of the driveway, the parking lot, the lights, and they don't really do. It's a racket. But if it's 4 people, 5 people, you just just split it up. It is what it is. That's the main difference between that and this place is that you'll have stuff like that, but you'll also have freedoms that you don't have here.
Yeah.
The hours wouldn't have to be 12 to 6. They could be 10 to 8. I could be here, you know. I probably wouldn't even come in except Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Peak hours.
I don't need to be there Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, bro. I got plenty of stuff to do, and there's plenty of. Those days are slow, anyways. I wouldn't even be open. I would recommend that the whole place is closed on, say Monday, Tuesday, and then if you want to go in on Tuesday or whatever to like do some busy work, fine.
Yeah.
But turn the air up a little bit, turn the lights off, save a little bit of money that way. I know my electricity bill at the comic book shop, I kept it cold in that bitch though. My electricity bill was like $500 a month. It wasn't crazy.
Yeah.
I kept it cold and I was there all day, every day.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine if you were there for reasonable business hours and you kept it a little bit less, you know, I had it frosty in there.
Yeah.
But if you kept it at a reasonable temperature, I mean, you're talking like, let's say $800 for 4 to 5 people to split up. It didn't cost nothing, man. It just becomes an easy thing for us to do. And you just gotta get people that are on board to do it. You know, would all your paperwork be in order? With the state?
Yeah, I have LLC, all that stuff.
That's all that matters. I'm only asking because that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Other than that, you're good.
Yeah.
You know, if you have a way that you can sell legally, legitimately, then you're good. It's super easy to do all this. You just gotta have the desire to work.
Oh, I have the desire. I just haven't had an outlet, man, to be honest, man. I've been doing so much over the past 3 years, dude. I've accumulated like so much street graph wise.
Oh, really?
You know, yeah. Crazy stuff.
Well, no,
And
I mean,
I'm
I've been
like-
seeing you around for years and years and years, so I know you'd be out there working.
You know, between that and I kind of scaled back on the comic book thing. That's cool, you know, that ain't going nowhere. That's more or less just a niche type thing. But the graphing thing, you know.
What's the graphing thing? What is that?
Street graphs, man?
Who's
like,
that?
hey, man, let's say your band comes to town, they're performing.
Okay.
I'm probably usually the person that, you know, and I don't, you know, there's a code of ethics to this, don't.
Sure.
I'm not that weird dude. I'm not gonna ask you for nothing shit in a bathroom or I see you with your family. That's code. That's my code. I can't speak for everybody else, you know
Sure.
what I'm saying? But everybody, most people that I, you know, come across in that field, they're very what do you call it? Accommodating, just based on that respect factor. You know what I mean? Like,
So you're like promoting or what? I still don't understand what it is.
Oh well, yeah. So I'm doing the whole management thing with
okay.
Thomas and stuff.
Okay,
So
okay, for sure.
I'm wearing a few hats, bro. Let's put it.
No,
down.
that makes sense. I just make sure I understood what you meant.
Yeah.
I kind of don't.
But on the yeah, so you know sometimes, and with them being indie artists, you know, we're still coming out the mud. It's self-finance. All this stuff is self-finance. Other than the
I know about that.
The distribution part, you know.
I know all about that. I mean, all my stuff is done by me, you know, through my personal bank account.
Yeah.
I don't even have like an LLC.
Yeah.
It's all just me.
It's all just yeah.
Just me. You know, I mean, there's all kinds of cool stuff that I can provide. Though, I'm sure I could get musicians to do stuff. And if we had our own little store, man, I'd probably have like weekend acoustic sets. You know, people coming in and do some like acoustic sets and stuff. I'm sure I can make some really fun things happen. But I mean, it's not that far out of reach, bro. Like it's not impossible at all. I opened up a comic book shop on a whim, bro. I just did it. Said I was gonna do it, and I did it.
Yeah.
It's not always easy, but it isn't always hard.
Right.
Yo, look at this record, bro.
What you got there? Ooh, that's crazy. This one of your presses?
No. It's just some stuff I
Mine? I don't.
No, you're good.
You're good. Okay.
You're good. Mine don't look quite that nice yet. They will. Well, it depends. It's nice.
And this is straight from the plant, the presser?
I mean, this is just something.
Or is it? Did you add designs to this?
No.
Oh, okay.
So when you order it, when you're making it, you just tell them what you want it to look like, and then they like. I'll show you some of mine. Hold on. I'll show you some of mine right now. I got some stuff in here that I'll show you right now.
Are you pressing personally? Do you have a direct contact with the presser?
Well, there's pressing plants. Like,
Right.
You want to get a record pressed? Like I know a few people, but I'm not special. Anybody can do it.
Right.
You don't have to have nothing except money.
Yeah. Well, see,
There's a place in Houston that does it now. In Houston.
What are they called?
I think it's called 610 Records or something like that.
Okay.
They hit me up recently. I'm gonna go down there and do like a little walkthrough and see how their plant looks. It's a real deal pressing plant.
610 Records. Okay.
Let's check this out. This one's one that I just did.
And this is from your imprint, right?
This is my
31
label, yeah.
Records.
Yeah, this is a band out of Boston called Static Friction.
What was the inspiration behind 31, if I may ask?
Man, it's a long story, man. I just chose that number one day, and then it followed me around. That's the short version. I chose it on a whim, kind of being a silly idiot, and then it just started making sense, and then it started following me, and then it started like really being a part of my life. And then like even when you look at my driver's license, the very middle numbers are 31.
Oh shit.
My birthday 0310. Like, it's weird, right? Like I didn't do that on purpose. I realized it.
Yeah.
I think my wife pointed out my birthday. She's like, even it's in your birthday. I was like, what? And I looked at I wrote it down. I was like, sure enough.
Yeah.
So, you know, and I didn't want to put like something punk rock records and pigeonhole myself. I want to be able to put out whatever I want to put out.
Yeah.
So that's why I did.
I see what you just said. You didn't want to.
You know, Skull and Bones Records. It's all the punk
you
stuff.
just stifled yourself.
Yeah, man. If you can't put out, and not that I mean, I will probably mostly put out punk, but if a good ska band rolls up or a good hip hop group rolls up, and I want to work with them,
Yeah.
Or what about an R&B artist? What if I just really like this dude's music? And
If it's fire, yeah.
It's just fire, right?
Yeah.
Well, then I'm gonna be able to put it out, and I can't do that if I have some kind of crazy Skull and Crossbones thing, like.
Yeah.
And there's no disrespect to those people either. Some people
Sure.
that's all they want to put out.
Yeah.
Good, then just put it out.
Yeah.
It's hold on, I got a couple other things I'm gonna show you, bro. Let's go blow your mind. So where did I bring it? Did I bring it in already? Oh, I might have sold out the Giants too. Hold on, dude. I just brought in. Where is it at? Where did I put it?
Do you have any 31 Records gear?
What do you mean?
With you at do you print shirts and stuff? Do you
Man.
have anything? God damn, man.
I used to.
Yeah.
I used to, bro, but like, do what?
I had two of them, I think.
Yeah, I've made a couple of shirts, man, but like, here's the thing. people don't buy them. They say they will. Oh, I'll buy your shirt, bro. Make a shirt. I'll buy it. And then you make a dope shirt. You spend all your money, and then they just go, oh, I'll get it later, man. I'll get it later, man. And then they just sit there. At my house right now, I got a box of punk rock review shirts with a dope design, right?
Yeah.
I did some work for a company, and they traded me the shirts, and I got them to where I can sell them at $20 a shirt. That is cheap, bro.
Yeah.
I still got 85% of them sitting there. And people don't buy them. People say they'll do it, they say they'll support it, but when it comes down to really doing it, they just don't want to. Now, when you're talking about something like maybe my live stream audience, that's a little different.
Yeah.
They're the ones that bought the shirts that I sold, right? So like, make no mistake, I am not talking about you guys, but like, you know, there are a lot of people that you'll make a post on Instagram, and they'll DM you, man, you make them shirts, bro, I'll buy one.
Yeah.
Make them, and you send them a picture. Hey, I got them. What size you want? Well, how much are they? $20 plus shipping. Oh man, that's not bad. I'm like, no, that's pretty cheap actually. Okay, yeah. I'll get you on Friday, bro. I'm like, all right.
Check. Yeah.
All right, and then Friday comes, you hit them up, or they won't say nothing to you, so you wait a few weeks. Hey, you still want the shirt? Nah, man. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not doing that well right now. It's always an excuse, bro.
Jib jab.
You'd be damn sure that if they had something to sell, they'd be hitting you up.
Yeah.
For sure. Money up front. I mean, I've never had an issue with somebody like you, though.
You a vampire? I was about to ask, man, because you waiting to be invited.
Right? That's funny.
Hey,
no, he
man,
doesn't
I just
ever want to
fucking
be on.
with you, man.
He doesn't like being on video.
Okay, I didn't even know till halfway. I'm like, oh shit.
I always be filming.
Every time I get on YouTube, then I'll do some random shit. I'm like, I was at a show or something in Cali. I'm like, wait a minute, what the? Oh, fuck.
Look at this one.
Oh man.
Crazy looking.
That's the prism, huh? So to speak.
I mean, you can do all kinds of stuff, bro. I got all kinds of records that I did. I wish I don't know where I put the other ones that I brought in. I had I think Bill came in and bought them actually. I had some stuff for my label. I thought I had some boxes in here. Oh no, I do. They're right there. I'm tripping, dude. Hold on. I'm so stupid, bro.
What you got here, man?
I got my latest record that I put
Okay.
out, and it looks awesome. It looks like a glacier.
Well, man, I want to buy something, man. I'm here.
Let's
I
do
want
it.
to support. I ain't just blowing smoke, man.
You like, let me get one of them shirts?
Yeah, I mean,
like,
yeah, I can't wear a record, but you know, if that's what it takes, I'll take a
doing?
record, man. This is the missus. This is Jamie.
Oh, what's up?
This is
How are you?
Randy.
Nice
Punk
to
rock
meet you, too.
all-star OG.
I've met before. I just can't remember names.
Yeah.
I always just reintroduce myself, and then people be looking like I'm crazy. I'm like, it's not your fault. It's my fault.
Me,
It's
I'm
a
not
big
good with
thing.
names. You tell me your name and I still don't even know it right now.
I meet so many dang people every weekend. That's not. Here we go. And here's why there's a couple of reasons it's special, but they come with a pressing card, so there's only 100 of them. That's number 18. That's got its own sticker that goes on there. Where's this record though? It's only $20. It's not nothing crazy.
Are these local artists?
One of them is, one of them's not. So Mark Lind is from Boston. He's actually like a legendary punk singer dude. He's in a band called Ducky Boys,
Yeah.
or was. And
Yeah.
then the other band was a band called Generation Exit. They're from Austin, and they're like, I don't even know what to call it, dude. They've been around a long time, man. These are my friends. And their old band is like my favorite band of all time. But this is the cool one because this is the label exclusive. So this is exclusive to my label.
And that's a limited. That's
Oh
a
yeah,
limited
100
press.
of them. That's it.
Okay.
Look at that.
Oh yeah.
It's like a
that's
glacier,
dope,
don't it?
man.
Isn't that pretty? It's a translucent electric blue with a opaque white.
See, this is what I'm trying to tune Thomas into. You know.
Anything like this is
It's
easy.
kinda-
It's just you have the money.
Yeah.
It's yeah. Other than that, and then so something else that I brought in today. Yeah, I'll just do 25. Check this out too. You get these whenever you put out a record. You'll get something like this. Before you get the actual record, they'll send you one of these. A sample. It's called a test press.
Okay.
So this is actually for a 7-inch, but I actually have the one you're holding in your hand.
Yeah.
I've got that test press in here as well. Where'd it go? Put it in here. Here it is.
Oh, good.
It's all right. It's all right. So this one is the test press for that.
This is the OG.
So that all that means is that whenever they were getting ready to like send this, like hit the go button, make them.
Yeah.
They sent these out first and said, listen to it, check all the audio, make sure it sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
And then the singer of the Austin band,
Yeah.
he made these to go with the test presses. I've never seen nothing like this, bro. This is the nicest test press I've ever seen. But it folds around it, and then you can put it in a thing. Yeah, it's pretty dope,
Yeah, it
man.
presents well, you know, even with, you know, everything going on.
No, it
you
looks
know?
pretty, man. He did a real good job on that artwork. He spent a lot of time on it.
Yeah.
But test presses are cool because, like, if you get something going, those become desirable.
Yeah.
People be like, oh, because they only make about, I mean, you can get them to make 50 if you want.
Yeah.
But they usually come in about 5 or 10 copies. That's it. So if they're all numbered, you only got 10 of them.
Yeah, and I think that's the key, man. Like,
Scarcity is important.
exclusivity, man.
Yeah,
When you start
yeah.
doing things
And
like
if you
that.
have an artist that people like, that becomes real important.
Well, look, man, I'm gonna get out. Yeah,
Thank you for
yeah.
coming by. Good seeing you.
Definitely,
again.
man.
Take care.
I'll be in touch.
Yeah, holler at
man.
me, bro. It's all good.
Catch you on the rebound, and we'll get that up and flying.
I'm down, bro. Let me know. Hey, if you ever end up really sitting down and thinking about it, let me know if you want to talk about doing
Yeah, we gotta.
like 5-person little thing.
You know, we gotta.
Like minimum, me, you, and Julie should be no issue.
That's what I'm saying. We need to get together in a room. Make, you know, just set the date. I'll be there.
Okay. I'll talk to Julie today and just kind of
Yeah.
see what she says. She may not want to mess with it. She might. If she wants to, then I say let's do it.
Yeah.
If she don't want to, I'm probably not doing it because that's who I would want to.
Maybe she want to do some consignments because she's got so much overstock. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I would only be involved if she's involved.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm not messing with it because it's gonna take a lot for me to get all my crap out of here into another place, sign a new lease. Like, it requires some work.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to do it if I got the right people with me.
I got
But
you.
Julie's my number one. If she's with me, I'm down.
Okay.
Because me and her have been talking about this for quite a while.
Okay.
So
Well, let me know what y'all minds.
I'll talk to
come
her
up
today.
with,
I'll
and
talk to
then-
you later.
Okay.
We'll figure something out. Awesome.
Shoot me a text, man.
Yes, sir. Y'all
All
be
right,
good.
Take care.
How you doing today?
Hello.
Looking for anything in particular?
Not really, just looking at CDs.
No worries. That wall is all punk adjacent. This wall is everything but punk.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. You looking for mostly CDs?
Yeah, I have a CD player.
Heck yeah. Is it in your car?
Huh?
You have a CD player in the car?
No, I have one, like, my parents bought me one.
Oh, nice. Even better. That's cool. What's your favorite band?
I'd say it's called DR Afterlife, like Darker Afterlife.
That's cool. I've heard of that.
Yeah,
I don't know if
I
I've heard the
like
music, but I know the name.
Yeah,
Is
I
it-
came here because I saw your posters here.
Oh yeah, yeah. I try to make sure people understand what we got in the room.
Yeah, because I go to shows and all, so it looks like a lot like the posters and
Nice.
flyers you have around.
Yeah, most of them came from shows. They're not all original. Some of them are just copies, but it'll say a lot when you walk by and see that on the window. You go, oh, I know what this dude's got in there.
Yeah, so I was really attracted by it, so I came by.
What's up? You about to leave? Is it raining? Yay! Dude, y'all know who Aiden Ross is? That dude's such a douchebag.
I've heard about him. He's not really like.
Apparently, he just bought a $25 million house, and he's still like, "Hey, I'm not happy. Life is boring. Life is mid." Oh, I can't stand people like that.
I really do hate rich people.
I know, right? Rich people suck.
They complain, but they're obviously.
Well, people like that kid, man, he doesn't understand what it's like to have to struggle a little bit. Man, $25 million house and you're still unhappy.
I'm
That's
just saying that would change my life.
That would change many, many lives.
Well, thank you for everything.
Yeah, no worries. Have a great day.
How much are the shirts?
Depends on the shirt.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
How much is the shirt?
That one I'll do 10 on.
It's a good one. Do you accept Zelle?
Yeah, Zelle's fine. It'll be $11 with Zelle. Shout out Bitter End. $10, that'll work.
I'll give you the hanger here.
Too, thank you very much.
Here. Thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
Yeah. Have a nice day.
You too.
All right, time to change the tape. Sorry, we listened to the same thing all day, haven't we? I'll be at work, not really thinking about it much. Let's see. But man, I had a couple of CDs at my house. I guess they're at home still. I thought I brought them back up here, but it was like local bands that were really, really good that wouldn't get me copyright claimed. I don't know. I'm tired and hot. It's freaking warm in here. Give me just a second. I'll turn something else on in just a second, guys. What'd you get into an argument with a seller on Discogs about, Micah? How you doing?
He's talking.
They're talking on the stream. Is your name Micah? I was like, that would be crazy. You looking for something specific? Yeah, I remember when those 401 tapes used to come out on VHS way back in the day. And I wasn't old yet.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
What's up, Nitty? If I play music from my phone, I can't I can't participate in the conversations on the thing. Y'all probably don't care about that anyways, though. Boom, got it. Haha. Heck yeah, there we go. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. This one off too. Boom. Got that shit too. There we go. Hell yeah. How you doing?
They have a whole series of comic books, like with music. They're so expensive.
Which band?
Canvas.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about. My friend Chris is a big fan of that band. I've got a couple of their records that he wants me to sell for him. I need to bring them up here. They're pretty pricey if I'm not mistaken. I don't know a lot about the band. But the records that he told me that they were both over 100. And I mean, he's been buying this stuff for years. I'm pretty sure that he's accurate. 100's not even that much, bro. I just spent a rack on a record a few months ago.
For real?
Yeah.
I believe it, man.
Yeah. Actually, I guess when it was all said and done, it was like 860 something, but it was priced at 1,000.
Yeah.
And it was a special record though.
Who was it?
You know the band No Effects?
Yep.
It was their singer's personal copy of the first press of the Misfits' Walk Among Us.
Really?
Yeah. He has a punk museum in Vegas that he owns. And in that museum, he's got a little record store.
Yeah.
And he's selling off some of his personal stuff, and it's got like a COA, and it's very legit. It's dope. And I didn't really have the money for it, but I couldn't walk out of there without that record, bro. It was like, man, if I don't get this, I'll never see something like this again.
It's that opportunity.
You know? I mean, I called my wife and made sure she wasn't going to leave me over it. But, you know.
That's sick, though.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. And it's kind of, if it was in like really, really good shape, it'd have been so high I couldn't have afforded it. So I was kind of glad that it was like, not like a beater, but it was in, like VG shape versus VG plus or near mint.
Yeah.
So when I got it home, I was a little worried it was going to sound bad because it had, little bits of like surface damage and stuff on it. But when I started playing it, we cleaned it and played it. It sounds awesome. It sounds awesome. I was pretty shocked.
Yeah.
And very happy I got it at that point.
That's so cool.
Yeah. I mean, I already paid off the credit card, so it's already, a thing of the past. As soon as I got it, I was like, okay, I got to pay this off as fast as I can. I don't want to have that sitting over my head thinking about, oh, should I have bought it or should I?
I get it, dude. I get it. I'm big on like collecting cards, so
You say cards? Okay, like what kind?
Pokemon.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's what's up, though.
Oh yeah. So I get it.
What's your best Pokemon card?
Right now it's the new set. I would say the Team Rocket Mewtwo. The card's going for a pretty penny right now.
Do you have anything? Do you have graded stuff, or you just?
No, right now I'm just collecting. I want to get a bunch of cards parody. That's what I've been thinking about doing lately. So I've kind of just been sitting on them.
I used to own a comic book shop, so I'm familiar with that stuff, but I wouldn't say like an expert or anything. I personally don't really like graded stuff, but I understand why you would want to do it, especially with cards because they're so easily damaged.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, I've seen some of those cards that are just ridiculous, like specifically Pokemon.
Yeah. Dude. Especially now, it's like it blew up, like it started all over again. It's crazy.
Well, COVID really changed
A lot.
stuff like that with collectibles.
Yeah. A lot, man. You ain't lying. No, you're good. Take your time.
But this place, so this is at 5, right?
6.
Oh, 6.
Yeah. I'll be here till almost 6 o'clock. Yeah, if you need to go poke around a little bit, come on back. That's fine by me. Dude, my battery is like overheating and like I don't know what's going on with my stupid phone, man. It's like my phone's like very hot right now. I just started doing this like a couple weeks ago.
So
I think I need a new battery.
I forgot who else came in here too. It's huge.
Well, shit. I was supposed to take photos of a bunch of test presses and post them for sale. I guess I'll take them home and do it over the week. I'm gonna log off of here in a few minutes. I gotta do another video. I gotta do a shop talk. I haven't done one in weeks, and I've actually got a topic that I want to talk about. So I don't know. I get so tired after working all day that the shop talk thing isn't as fun as it was. I was just bored for a while, and I had time to do them, so I was doing them. But I wanted to talk about some records in the shop. I got a few here. This is fresh out of Borstal. Y'all should look into this record. This is the first like overtly queer rock and roll record on a major label. 1970 RCA Records. And we got the Splits, female band. I thought that these two, later guys, might be right up Micah's lane. I don't know. Maybe not. Stiv Bators and Skin Sect. Good like garage punk rock and roll stuff from the 80s. Then we got the Splits. It's like a female, I don't know, punk, garage punk band. Very good stuff. And then Scene Killers. I never heard about this band until recently. They're from the UK, and members of Blatz are in this band. But it sounds like Rancid and the Bronx kind of mixed together. A little puffer in there even. It's interesting. Oh, it's raining like a mug out there now. Dang, that's crazy. What's up, man? How you doing?
What up, bro? How you doing, man?
Chilling, bro.
I already caught these.
Oh, no, you're good, bro. I'm not tripping. I just want to hear something. I don't care what. I need to make a cassette tape that is. It's like an hour and a half long. A bunch of songs that aren't going to get me in no trouble. Just put it in here and play it. That's the move. like that. I didn't know you were a little rich kid, bro. That's dope. Yeah, no worries. No, you're good, bro. You looking for records in another place?
Yeah, that's, well, sort of. Like,
I
here.
don't care about me.
Oh, yeah. Just like fun records and stuff like that.
You're not gonna find them like that.
That's why I'm asking. Yeah.
I mean, if I'm gonna be honest about it, I'm probably the only place in Houston that's got this.
Yeah, for sure. The other records are like, have a good amount. I think.
Well, that's what I meant, like specifically font. Nobody else has even close to the stuff I've got. But the people that own that places aren't home records. You know what I'm saying? So why would they have that much? Yo, next Sunday when I'm streaming, I'm gonna take the phone with me when I go take a shit. Just for you guys. Dude, can you imagine that? Some dude streaming, and then all of a sudden the fucking phone starts walking around. Where's he going? Is that the bathroom? Bro, what's that sound? You're nasty, bro.
At least they want to smell.
I got homeboys that would actually do that.
That's
If you like the U.S. Bombs and the Sex Pistols, you might like Wayward Brigade. Ha ha ha! Sorry, I don't know what's wrong right now. I'm just tired, ready to go home. They're not bad enough to make me kill myself or anything. any of you guys heard of Perspex Flesh? You know that band, The Flex, from the UK? It's got members of that band. I'm so close to getting all this crap done. Oh. I hate doing this. ...2004 German press. Let's go. What's up, dude? How y'all doing? Anything in particular? Oh, just looking around. Cool.
That's all we got.
You trying to get a gift for somebody?
Yeah.
You figure out something that you're looking for. It should be a text I'll get it for you.
Sounds perfect.
Yeah, if you need something like specific, like figure out what you want, tell me, I can give you prices, and you go, yeah, I want that one, and I'll just boom, it'll be here in a week.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's a lot. Shopping for people is a pain sometimes. Even when I want to do something nice, it's still kind of difficult sometimes. My wife, it's hard to buy stuff for her, man. She doesn't really want much. I will say this though, if it's dragons, she's interested. So I always know if I can fall back on dragon, I'm good.
Birds of knowing someone.
You know what I'm saying? Huh. Lawbreaker. Dear who? Jawbreaker comp with like a tribute comp. It's kind of cool.
Get back to you.
Yeah, have a nice day, guys. Pay cash or digital? Digital? No worries. Oh, nice, dude. Yes.
I've been reading a few kids. Just because, I don't know, I've heard he's like the first rock and roll artist, I guess.
I mean, he's definitely going to be one of the first couple, that's for sure. Which format do you want to use?
Yeah,
Zelle. Cash. Zelle, this one. What's your first name?
Max.
$15 total.
Is it random?
That's me. You don't need a receipt, right? Or do you want it? No.
You said 50?
Yes, sir. You ever listen to like, if you're looking at like old rock and roll stuff, if you like this, check out, you might already know these artists, you may not. I mean, it's like, they're famous. I'm not giving you some underground thing, but like, Chuck Berry's my favorite.
No, I don't mind.
Chuck Berry is probably my favorite, like old rock and roller.
Yeah.
Jerry Lee Lewis.
I'm into
Fats Domino. And then, probably not James Brown. James Brown too, but Little Richard. Little Richard, that boy jams, bro. And if you go look at who played with him and for him, it'll blow your mind, bro. Chuck Berry played for him, Jimi Hendrix played for him.
yeah, especially those notes he being hitting.
Bro, well, not only that, but like he was doing it before anybody else. He had people that we all love and look up to. They basically worked for him. Like he was that dude. He got no credit for it. Oh wait, it said Zell, right?
Yeah.
Double check that. Yeah, you're
Do
good.
you have any? Well, I guess bands I could possibly do.
That's all I know. Like,
Right.
yeah.
Because the last time I came here, I got this compilation.
Was it the New York hardcore one?
I think so. Yeah. Because I was reading a bit about it, and it was like some New York scene.
It's a pretty fantastic.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I mean, here, send me a text with the bands that you liked off all that stuff, and then I'll send you a few that I recommend. You just keep telling me what you do like out of whatever I send you. That'll help me figure things out. I'll send you a whole bunch of lists. I'll send you my Bandcamp so you can check out what I put out. Be like, hey, I like this, this, and this. What else you got like that? I'll just figure ways out to send you. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, no problem. Have a nice day.
Yes, sir. You too. I got two really cool comps right here, guys. We got an Outcome the Lawsuits. It's basically Outcome the Wolves with other bands playing every song. Somebody else. It's a compilation of different bands. And we have the Unity tribute to Operation Ivy. This one is on hot pink vinyl. I collect hot pink vinyl. That's how I got this one. Look at that. Ooh, it's like bubblegum pink. That shit's awesome. These are both available in the store. If you want them, let me know. I'll put them on the web store. I'm almost done with the live stream for the day. Hey, what's up, Julie? Oh, it's going. Yes, it's going, Julie.
Are you streaming?
Yeah, always on Sundays.
I'll tell you the gossip later.
Okay. I'll come by in a minute. Well, I'll cut the stream off in a second. Thank you. You know, old buddy came by earlier. What's his name? Horror movie guy, tall Latino guy.
Robert?
Yeah. He's talking about, you know how many years ago we talked about getting our own place? I did some math. And it seems like if we could get a 2,000 square foot building with 5 people total, that would be twice the room, twice the size per person. And it would cost about the same. So if that's something you ever want to explore, let me know, man. I'm tired of this. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the AC being cut off. I'm sick of being locked out here all week. I don't really want to be here all the time, but I don't want to be. I can't. I'm gonna get an order that I sold online. I sold a $400 record for come get it. It's ridiculous. It's absurd. So and I'm not like some kind of giant hurry to go anywhere. I'm like, you know, maybe a wild therapy, but you know.
Linda and Jose and I went and looked at a place
Oh really?
over on the east side, but she was looking for artists. It was like an artist lot, and I'm like, this isn't really good because you have any traffic.
Yeah.
People would have to come to you.
Well, if we could get a place together, I mean, I think between at least you and I, you're the only person I'm interested in doing that with. If it's not you involved, I'm not really trying to do it. But if we got something going, I feel like we're smart enough and work hard enough because they don't advertise nothing here. So I feel like we could do that no problem. But I don't know, just an idea. I know we talked about it in the past, and then Bill went to his own thing. Yeah, he's man. Yeah, I told him to call him on Wednesday, check in with him. I feel bad for him. He's not looking good at all. He's not taking care of himself really. He's like, man, I'm doing terrible, but I'm still drinking and smoking. I'm like, well, what the heck am I supposed to do with that?
Yeah. I mean, if you could just like do nicotine gum or
Something.
patches or something.
Something.
Because all those carcinogens in your lungs.
Well, there's so many things that are like super bad about that stuff. And look, I smoked for a long time. This is no judgment. I like cigarettes, but I also like to breathe, and I like to live, and I like being around my friends and family. But I just don't think he really wants to put the effort in. Which, you know, like I said, to each his own. But
Well, you know, I started getting some kind of emphysemic lung tissue. So now I'm like, when I quit smoking.
oh, I didn't know you used to smoke.
Everybody.
That's true. That's true. Everybody smoked for a long time. Here, hold on. I'm nosy. All right, sorry about that. Y'all want to hear some drama? All right, drama time, then I'm going to log out of here. All right, so I've been here for a long time. When I first got here, I was the only guy that did movies and music. That was it. It was just me. And since then, I've had probably 6 people come in here and open up shops that did what I did. It is what it is. At first, it bothered me a little bit. I got over it. Whatever, man. I don't own this place. I don't own the rights to sell that stuff here. I just thought, oh, that's weird. But whatever, right? Apparently, so this dude named Joe, who I thought was cool, man, he came in when I had movies. I was considering getting out of movies, and I was like, well, I'll keep doing it because it was just me and Julie doing the movies. Because when she opened up, some of my business went away. Whatever, though, I was doing fine. But when he opened up, it really affected me because he came in with a bunch of inventory, a bunch of money, and just wasn't making no money but staying open type stuff. And it's been a lot of drama, a lot of back and forth with that guy. And apparently, somebody that sells stuff up here came to another guy and was like, hey, you want to buy some movies? And the guy bought them. That dude walks down to this guy's store and starts screaming at him in front of other customers. Those are supposed to be my movies. Those are my movies. He sells stuff to me. And it's like, bro, you don't own that. Like, you can't do that. And so I'm about to go down there and talk to this dude because I don't like that. And this guy he yelled at is a friend of mine. And, yeah, man, you don't own the right to sell stuff here, man. You don't own the right to buy stuff from people. People sell it who they want to sell it to. Like, that's crazy work, dude. That makes me so mad, bro. He accused me of stealing shit one time. Like, that's how wild this dude is. It's crazy, bro. Like, if I needed to steal something, I wouldn't even try to hide it. I would just take it from you because you're not going to do nothing to me. But I don't steal. Like, it's just so crazy, bro. Anyways, I'm done for the day. I'll see you guys on the playlist tonight. I'm ready to go sit down, relax, and listen to some music. So, yeah, thank you for hanging out. It's kind of a boring stream today, but I don't know. That's kind of what it is. We're just watching me work, right? But I love you guys, man. I appreciate everybody that comes and hangs out. Man, if y'all get a chance to support Miss Julie, she does Twisted Time Machine on Instagram. She's awesome, dude. I've known her for a long time. She supports all the homies, dude. She supports me in ways that I can't even tell you guys about because it's none of y'all's business. But she's good people, man. So, I don't know, man. Look, if you got a small business and you're trying to compete with people and you don't want to be friends, you're not going to get anywhere. Just be cool with people, man. It doesn't do you any good to be weird, creepy, and territorial. It doesn't do you any good. And it won't work. So, anyways, I'm out of here, guys. I'll see you in a couple hours. Peace.